Listen to this.
The world knows that these presidential elections were conducted under a very serious disrespect to our citizenry, because INEC refused to follow the rules of the game, which provides that voting results were expected to be uploaded at real time, which the world did not see at all. These are electoral irregularities, and it provided the platform for the election rigging we have seen today. 25th 2023 presidential election conducted by INEC provided fake results, so therefore should be discarded. The results must be discarded so that we can together rebuild a nation of our dreams. As a democracy crusader group, we are using this chance to seek redress in the issues of the cancellation of the overall presidential and National Assembly elections, and follow a new electoral calendar that will provide a sound electioneering process that must breed a positive and responsive results that should reflect the choice of the Nigerian people. Action carried out by INEC before, gone through every election action carried out by INEC before, during, and after the presidential elections, and discovered that the leadership of INEC did not host an election with the influence of the Electoral Act, but hosted a doctored script already arranged as a selection game plan to make the ruling APC remain in office. These actions are wrong from every aspect of a nation practicing democracy as a system of government. And as a democracy outfit, we in the VMCII are officially rejecting the outcome of the elections released by INEC as results. And we are the only ones that are fit enough to ask the INEC and the federal government to revert the proceedings of the 2023 presidential elections to a cooking pot of a stillborn child, because its process are honestly not accepted by the people and the values of our democracy in general. The world knows that these presidential elections were conducted under a very serious disrespect to our citizenry, because INEC refused to follow the rules of the game, which provides that voting results were expected to be uploaded at real time, which the world did not see at all. These are electoral irregularities, and it provided the platform for the election rigging we have seen today. 1. Cancel the presidential elections. 2. Upload original voters' result as in the BVAS. 3. Remove the INEC chairman as head of the commission. 4. Arrest the INEC chairman and prosecute him by law for being part and parcel of those who rigged this election in regards to making the APC remain in power. 5. Withdraw the certificate of return given to the man called Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu as president-elect. 6. Present a new electioneering calendar date for the presidential and National Assembly election in view of the 2023 Electioneering Act by the supported by the Electoral Act of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. 7. appoint an interim president for Nigeria that will take over from President Muhammadu Buhari after May 29, 2023, so that the interim president will finish the workload that President Muhammadu Buhari is expected to do in May 29. Because if INEC or this federal government agrees to cancel this election, it means that there will be a new electioneering plan. And the law states that President Buhari cannot be allowed to stay more than May 29 for his tenure in office. So therefore, that brings an opportunity why an interim national government will be formed. So we advise the president to please stand aside, follow the law, shop from now for someone who could be appointed as the interim president that will conduct the new elections while he goes back to Daura May 29. INEC chairman must apologize to Nigerians for lying to the nation and faking the 2023 presidential election results. 9. We state herein that with our findings of the electioneering activities, Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party remains the winner of the 2023 presidential elections, so he should be declared winner if the elections cannot be cancelled as requested by the Nigerian people who voted for him nationwide, giving Peter Obi their mandate. Meaning that if these elections cannot be cancelled, we have to use the BVAS to declare the real results. We have these results already with our agents scattered across Nigeria in the election day, and we have decided to declare that Peter Obi of the Labour Party is the original winner of the 2023 presidential elections, and INEC should obey the law by declaring Peter Obi president of Nigeria. 10. As we stand up daily at the National Fountain in Abuja for our democracy and our presidential mandate, we call on the federal government to take away any security personnel that will be a distraction to our very peaceful protest to take back our Nigeria at all costs. This means that this group is going to come out from tomorrow at the Unity Fountain to peacefully protest the return of our mandate stolen by the INEC chairman and his leadership. Until they return that mandate, either in courts or either by cancellation of the elections for another election, will remain there. And we advise and we expect that the security apparatus of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, controlled by President Muhammadu Buhari, should not be a distraction to what we are doing. We are going to be there in peace. We love Nigeria. And the only way to show love for Nigeria is to present Peter Obi as president of Nigeria or not.
Subsection 6 of the Electoral Act of 2022, there is a fine of 500,000 or an imprisonment for 6 months. Professor Mahmoud Yakubu and every other INEC staff, both ad hoc and regular staff, that has contravened these sections of the Electoral Act must be faced, must be forced to be prosecuted and to face the law.
Okay. Thank you very much, my people, for listening to that. This is a wonderful one. These people, their name is Voters Count International, right? I think so. 1 minute. Let me quickly. I need to be sure. Vote Must Count International. Vote Must Count International. They are very powerful people. Okay, guess what, my people? Let me tell you what happened. In fact, Peter Obi, God, this man is a very smart man and very intelligent. Do you know what happened? In all the polling units in Nigeria, Peter Obi worked with
another body to place someone in all the polling units in Nigeria. That means as election that they vote finish for that polling unit, they are sending it to INEC, we collect our own. The other one, the same thing. So that means all the original results is with us. All the original result is with us. I don't know how INEC want to do this. And information going, allegedly not on the public space yet, that Professor Mahmoud Yakubu will be arrested soon.
Please no call him professor again. I beg. No professor.
Look at novice. You know, he will be arrested soon. The pressure is there. In fact, these people go deal with somebody where they're not supposed to deal with. And the funny part of it is that Peter Obi is more intelligent than all the fake criminal sons that APC hired that have been working for them. Peter Obi, God. I fair ask Kuna, what are you learning from this man? Are you part of the group that just say, election, we must win, and then you end them, or you have something additional that you're learning from him? this case goes sweet. Oh, I can't wait. My the drink, man. Why am I see people where they go prison? Broad daylight robbery. Broad daylight robbery. Thank you very much, my people. I noticed that we currently have 1,180 watching us across. On Naija Watch alone, about 1,000 there, and the likes is not encouraging at all. We have 185 likes. Come on, guys, press the like now. We just start this our like talk again. No, press the like button. The thumbs up is right there. I know you guys just want to listen, concentrate, and watch, but press the like. You know, we should be having at least a minimum of 500 likes by now if we are doing it, you know, on time. Please press the like. Continue to press the like. God bless you all. I can see somebody. They don't lock somebody out. Oh, sorry. Somebody. I don't know. They're locked out. Earlier on, I do like watch. Thank you, Skystream. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Please, guys, can you hit on the like button as you start hearing from our wonderful panelists? Let them tell you their own view about the video that we presented to you so far. You know, please press the like button. Let's take that to 500. It's still on staggering 475. Can we take that to 500 before we start talking? Thank you. Thank you very much, my people. Continue pressing. We currently have 1,900 people watching us across. You know, on Nigeria Watch, I don't even know. Let me see. We have about 1,300 on Nigeria Watch. So please, you know, asking for 500 likes is not too bad. You know, please give us 500 likes or more. You know, because I don't make enough vessel because I'll ask again later for these likes. You know, continue to press the like, my people. God bless you all. Let me hear from the first person we have here today, with me here on the panel, which is who is the first person today? It's Bishop. Bishop, thanks very much for joining us. Talk to us. You have 5 minutes to do. Thank you.
Mr. Davis, good evening.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening to you, and good evening to all our panelists and everyone listening to us. You know, there's been so much. First of all, I just want to say, you know, the first video you played, you know, I strongly agree that INEC should apologize to all Nigerians for lying and misleading the public, you know, with a doctored and scripted results. You know, they should apologize. At least that will at least it will start showing that they probably have some level of transparency. You understand? And then number two, I also strongly agreed to the fact that the mandate should be given back to Mr. Peter Obi. Mr. Peter Obi. You know, the real president-elect. He's the one. He's the one. And, you know, the facts are there. The facts are there, and the truth cannot be hidden. Cannot be hidden. And then number three, I also agree that the perpetrators of this wickedness, should be locked up in jail. They should be brought to book. They should be brought to book. Because you see, when people begin to do things like this and then they do not answer for their misconduct, they do not answer for their wrongdoing, then they continue doing what they are doing. But when they are locked up, it will send a message to everyone who is holding a public office to learn from what has happened. You understand? So, and that's that. Then as for Shomole and Obaseki, I just want to say, that's their business. They can eat themselves all they want. You understand? Because if you look at it, the PDP and the APC, they are aware that their days, have ended. It's just the truth. Their days have ended. And Obaseki should also know that PDP is a fractured hand. It's a fractured, and what can you do with a fractured hand? Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing you can do with a fractured hand. Then as for the APC, they are already a rejected choice for both state and federal. Already a rejected choice for both state and federal. And if you look at what Sanwo-Olu, he said yesterday, he said, put yourself in my shoes. Put yourself in my shoes. Then, then we can begin to see, now we all can see what his talks are doing in Lagos. We can see what his talks are doing, burning up marketplaces, and these are things that are, they are not supposed to be seen naturally, really. And I pity for talks out there who are not, up to this moment, their mind are still not renewed. Sometimes it beats your imagination. Are we all not yearning for the same better Nigeria? How come there are people who just cannot learn? They just cannot want to see the light. How can people love darkness than light? At times it troubles you. And the security man there was killed. He has a wife. Can you imagine? And kids at home who he will never return back to. The Nigeria that we call our country. What a pity. These are not just stories. These are okay. What has happened has affected the family right now and has put them in pain and agony. Do you believe that there's a news, that I watched on TV, I guess, on NTA. On NTA, I saw the news, and they said that a young boy in Abuja, was missing, and then they were looking for this young guy, a little boy. Days after, only for the parents to discover the guy was, he's been murdered. Just imagine. Imagine the nation. Imagine the situation. These are uncalled for. But if the nation was to be
and the satanic APC and PDP, they don't address these things, eh?
No. Listen, let me tell you. Are you aware that even there are some news they will not carry? Because why? All these things they are strategies. But you see, there's no peace for the wicked. No peace for the wicked. I just can't imagine. Do you know what they did to that boy? They said he came back from school. The mother said he took 10 naira to go and get sweets from the nearby store. And then he was, all of a sudden, they don't know what happened to him, like a joke. Where is he? A day, 2 days, only for them to find him in a gutter. His hands are gone. His private parts. I say, Jesus Christ, a little child. This is a country where we are living in. Why? Because if you create hunger, pain, and if you make your nation a place where people cannot live, these are things that happen. Please, I'm out of time. I already see. I can see the time. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis. Thank you.
They don't say 5 minutes. They're quick.
It's so quick. It's so quick. It's so quick because it's so painful. Mr. Elvis. And you look at all these things. I'm a father. I mean, like seeing something like this, I was so pained in my heart. I said, God, imagine you.
Okay, I think we should do 10 minutes then, right?
If you can, it would be nice.
Yeah, because you need to talk about the other videos.
Okay, thank you so much.
Tony Elumelu with Tinubu and all that. What's your take on all that?
I mean, do you know, I saw it yesterday. I said, my goodness. My goodness, I just can't believe. Can you imagine? I know Olumelu is a businessman, and he has also empowered a lot of youth, and but he associating with Tinubu, that's the wrong man to be with. The wrong man, except he has also changed his attitude. I don't know because
And why is he calling him last man standing upon the pains that Nigerians are facing now?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Except he too has also been compromised, Because why? Do you know that he said that part of their discussion was that Tinubu should empower, the youth. And he called his daughter out, to come and say hello to him. So I don't know what his plans are. When these guys are, it's all about themselves and their family. Always know that. All about themselves and their family. Maybe the reason for doing that is because maybe the daughter, you should secure her in a position or whatever. But you see, we need a leader who is interested in the people, not in the people. When you think about Nigeria, when you think about going into an office, you are looking at what can I do for my people? What can I do for my people? Not only maybe when you are trying to sell your propaganda, present your manifesto, you just want to sweet talk everybody. No. This is when you really get to office. That's what we see in Peter Obi. That each and every one of us, everybody just love Peter Obi genuinely. He doesn't give you money, but we love him. Every single protest you see with APC, where 2 or 3 are gathered, they paid for it.
Of course.
They paid for it. But with Peter Obi, you can see in their thousands. No dying, nothing. Natural love. That is like the love of God. Somebody said,
because we all have suffered for so much, my brother.
But it beats your imagination to still see some people they call hoodlums who went to this corner and then they went to scatter some place. They went to, oh God. Fayose said, don't die for any politician. He said, don't die. He said, we are not good. He said it. But they just can't hear. Didn't you see during the election, some people were shot, some were beaten, bruised by the military men, some by the police, some by some group of people. But they don't change. I just don't know. Why do you want to make yourself a victim for these guys to be used? I don't know how much they give to them, or really. I have not seen any successful talk. I think I have not seen any area boy who is so successful. They remain an area boy. That's the only title they can give to them. They don't grow more than that. They don't grow more than that. So as for Tinubu, we are still rejecting him. We are rejecting him, and even with prayer, like I wake up every morning, I will say, God, remember Tinubu. He will never rule Nigeria. Never. I cut off his influence. I cut off his plan. Those behind him, those standing for him, those at his back, wherever they are, I destroy their mandate in the name of the Lord Jesus. I do that. And that's not enough. That's not enough. We also have to start coming out to make sure these guys don't come into office anymore. In Edo State, no more APC, no more PDP. No, their days are gone. Their days are gone. It's finished. It's finished. I tell every of my family member, make sure you don't vote anything called PDP and APC. Never. And they are beginning to see the light, because I shared this program too for them to also listen and hear and understand what we discuss here. Because it's a thing that affects each and every one of us. And nobody can say this thing doesn't affect me. If you say it doesn't affect you, when you go to the filling station, you can't get fuel. When you go to the bank, you can't withdraw money. When you go to the market, you can't make purchase. How are you not being affected? Except you are lying to yourself. And then how long can you continue to be suffering and smiling? Only God will help you. So it's the right time. If you're out there, you're listening to me, and you're being told, don't worry, they promise you 2,000, 5,000. You are deceiving yourself. If you really want a future for yourself, this is the time to say no.
Thank you.
This is the time.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you. All right. Before we move on, I would like to quickly appreciate Aquabata in there. Thank you very much for the double super chat. May God bless you. Thank you. I appreciate you. And Amazing Grace USA. Thank you so much. And the words right there. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here with us. Thanks for your support. Appreciate you all. All right, guys, continue to press the like and help us to share as we listen to the next panelist here. Don't worry, we have other interesting videos for you after this. And callers, I can see you're already calling in. Let me at least 6 panelists to speak to us, then I'll also take calls. All right, let me quickly hear from give us our mandate, Mr. T. Thanks for joining us, my brother. Please talk to us.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone, the panelists, the comment section, and then to you, Mr. Helvis. We're back here again, and we will not relent until we got everything together to get us to where we're going to. The mandate has to be returned to the first video. I think that is just spot on. That's the right video to watch and then listen to. I think also we can back that up by the Citizens Hub Observation Hub. Those guys also have a bunch of data, and I will keep referencing that. They have tons of information, tons of data that can actually shows the true winner of the election, who is Abida Obi. I mean, this other video, they say it all in there. We just continue to follow and see how this whole thing plays out in court and outside court. I think I'm seeing on Punch earlier that the presidency is saying something. I won't even go there. But the mandate has to be returned back because it was a stolen mandate. So, and if you see even all over the world, like nothing is happening. They don't even, like nothing is happening. Because they also know that this is not a legitimate election. It's not a legitimate mandate. And to crown it all, Chatham House, I mean, that's the most surprising thing to have seen them come out. I mean, that's an organization. I mean, they show some kind of integrity. That's even though you guys came here, we're going to say the truth. And they've been able to man up as an organization to say the truth that the election was flawed with irregularities and then with even killings. So, Tinubu, anywhere you are, peradventure you're hearing me, just return the mandate. Just show some level of dignity, even though you don't have one. But I mean, pretend to be a man of dignity and integrity for once, so that the children, the women, the youth, the elderly ones, they will, I mean, for once applaud you, because before now there's no integrity in you. You don't have integrity. So for once, just show integrity and then return back the mandate. Just tell Mahmoud, I mean, I paid you, return my money, and then take back the mandate and give it to the people. Hopefully, it will not get to the point where this whole thing will just hang you in your neck and, well, we'll not go further on that. Gbadebo's dad, I mean, who can know his son better than the father? I mean, the father is just telling you, oh, I know my son. Even God himself told us about Jesus Christ as being one. They know each other. So Gbadebo's dad is just telling us, oh, this is my son, I know him, is this, is that. And I don't think the mango can fall far from a tree. So the father is just telling us who his son is, which I think to me is ideal. Hopefully someone who's that can also come out and do the same thing. But you know, that's just kind of but and I think Gbadebo is a man of character, a man of courage, a man of competence and capacity, a man of compassion. So I've not been able to interrogate him one-on-one, but I mean, from what I've heard or seen with him, he will be a good governor for Lagos State. So all Lagosians, all Labour Party supporters, obedient movement, please rally around Gbadebo. Let's even for once, take Lagos State out of the hand of these criminals. For once, let's just take out Lagos State from the hands of this criminal as we prepare to take back Nigeria from the hands of PDP and APC. Let's for once take out Lagos State from the hands of the criminals. So that by with that we are able to know who was behind NSAS. With that we are able to know who ordered the shooting at Lekki Gate. With that we are able to know who is behind Alpha Beta. With that we are able to know who is the real owner of Lagos State, if Lagos State belongs to Tinubu or it belongs to the Lagosians and to us all. So all
do you know, my brother, if Gbadebo Labour Party take over Lagos State, a lot of secrets will be exposed.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That for once, let us take Lagos State out of the hand of Tinubu and his surrogates. For once, I mean, Lagosians, if you will not do any, let's even try this one. That we take Lagos State out of the hands of APC. Egbekegbe. Take out Lagos State from the hands of APC. Egbekegbe. Egbekegbe means evil party. So all Lagosians, please, for once, let's take out Lagos State from the hands of
that from my ego, right?
Is a what? So let's take out Lagos State from the hands of APC.
Go ahead.
Egbekegbe, they are just evil people. So that's on that. Then on Oshomole, I mean, Oshomole is not different from Obaseki. They are just birds of same feather. The only thing is, before we enter this program today, I will appeal to you to either have Omoye's Corner, Madam Rita, or you to speak to the Edo people in Edo language, so that way they don't vote PDP, they don't vote APC from top to bottom. Let's also take Edo State from the hands of APC and PDP, Egbekegbe, and give it to Labour Party. My Edo people, my brothers and sisters, now they hear me. I beg una, make we use this time, take out APC, take out Edo State from the hands of Oshomole, from the hands of Obaseki, and give it to Labour Party. Please, my Edo brothers and sisters, because we need to revamp the state. The state need to be reconfigured. We need to reconfigure Edo State. All of the bad roads, all of the erosion, everything going on there. We need to work on those on those ones, please. So please, let's take out Edo State from the hands of Oshiomhole, from the hands of Obaseki, and give it to LP. Then for Elumelu, what do you expect? I mean, these are just people trying to flaunt their money like they are helping the youth. I mean, I don't care whatever he might have done, honestly. Because these guys, I mean, who is funding Dangote? Who is funding Otedola? So I mean, this guy, just my personal opinion, he may have probably given scholarship to the youth, but I mean, to me, I don't trust any Nigerian businessman. I don't trust them. I mean, I have respect for a few of them, but not people like Tony Elumelu. And like the last caller said, you're calling out your daughter when youth are suffering, people are suffering. You're fortunate to have wealth and resources, and you cannot stand when the whole nation needs you, and you are calling a last man standing. I think the last man standing thing came from the fact that maybe Tinubu was part of the movement that Abiola created and things like that. So, you know, others they've gone to glory, but he's the only one remaining. But even as he's remaining also, what has he done? He's just creating chaos for the nation. He's causing crisis for the nation. The nation has not been, Lagos State for once has not been better for once under the watch of this one called last man standing. I mean, if you're the last man standing, do the right thing. The whole nation is held at ransom now because one man that stole a mandate will not want to return it back. So how is it different from other people? I don't see any difference in him and other people. So to me, Elumelu, I mean, for me personally, and everybody may have their own opinion, but for me, Elumelu is just trying to strike a business deal. But that business deal is not going to go anywhere because Tinubu is not the president. My president is His Excellency, His Excellency Peter Gregory Obi, GCON, GCFR, Grand Commander of the Armed Forces of Nigeria. Mr. Peter Obi is my president. So Tinubu, return back the mandate to my principal. Return the mandate because you stole it. It wasn't for you. Return it back. So Lagosians, Edo, Kaduna people, please go and vote LP. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your submission, my brother. Thank you, madam, for joining us. Good evening to you, Victoria Ade. I would like to hear from you. You have your 10 minutes starts now.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
We're fine. We're good.
First of
How are
all,
you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did we hear what happened in Lagos today with the BTR bus colliding with the state?
Very
So
sad.
very, very sad. And my heart goes out to everybody or the families that were involved in that bad casualty, and another day, another blood in the hand of Sanwo-Olu, because that accident,
There's no single emergency service, no ambulance, nothing at all.
Not one. And that the whole, episode or the whole accident actually is something that could have been preventable. And this is what we have been screaming. I am saying that it is a very bad governance that caused that. There was no safety measures put in place. No, the contracts are not given to reputable people. The contracts are given to themselves. There was no safety, no nothing, no discipline. If Tinubu becomes the president, we are going to see more and more and more of things like that, because these people do not care for human lives. They entrust and endanger lives into the hands of the Agberos. They give the contracts to who knows who. They do as they like. They do whatever they want. They don't care. There's no quality control. Nigeria and Lagos have become a dumping ground. Anything goes. Nobody is in charge of quality control. The drivers of the buses, I don't even think they have a driver's license. I don't even know if they have anything. They can fake and bring out any document from Oluwole. It's just a complete mess in Lagos State. It is very, very unfortunate. And I've been really saddened in my heart. I really love the music that was playing before you started. He said, the freedom is now or never. And I believe strongly in my heart, that day and that date, that Peter Obi, the certificate of return will be returned to the rightful owner, which is the Nigeria. That will be the first day after the new Independence Day of Nigeria, because we do not have any Independence Day as it is right now. That day will be declared as a public holiday, and that day, truly, Nigeria will have freedom from slaveries. Because all these people, I don't understand why, these slaves, they so much love their charcoals, so much. It's very sad. The Bible says, can we be insane and say the grace of God should abound? God forbid. Sanwo-Olu and Tinubu have too much blood in their hands. The eye of the Lord is too pure to behold any iniquity. God is angry with them. God is angry with them. God is going to destroy Lagos if they do not make amends of their ways. Yesterday, we had the market burned down. I think there was a life lost. Today, they've not been able to tell us the truth about how many people died. It is a shame. APC and Sanwo-Olu, they must go. They must go. Gbadebo, I listened to, was it his dad that spoke today? He said his full name is Gbadebo Wale. Gbadebo Wale means go and bring the crown home. That is the meaning of Gbadebo Wale. Gbadebo is going to deliver Lagos State from the hands of the oppressors. He's going to deliver them, the Lagosians. I don't know. They should not be fooled. They should not be scammed. I saw a clip yesterday where Sanwo-Olu went to, I don't know what store, licking ice cream, doing this, trying to scam his people again. We should not be fooled. He is going. He must leave. Sanwo-Olu is fired. He's a disgrace to humankind. And the blood of the people that he has killed, they're screaming for justice. I mean, I don't know. I just believe that Gbadebo is going to take the mantle of leadership, and we are going to see a new Lagos. And when Peter Obi becomes the president, we will see a new Nigeria. And every one of us will be able to be proud and say, yes, I am a Nigerian. We will be respected even in the diasporas. You know, it saddens my heart. A country that is so blessed with honey and milk, you know, and they are suffering, crying. It's a shame. Peter Obi cannot relent. It's not even up to him anymore. He's only representing us. It is we, the Nigerians, that are saying, go and fight a good fight. We are solidly behind him. I don't know how far it is true. I read somewhere that they said 12 of Tinubu's advocates withdrew because the evidence are way too overwhelming. Maybe it's a fake news. Maybe it's it's real news. I don't know. But I know that one with God is with majority. And I know when the Lord fights for you, you will hold your peace. In fact, even when you are commenting on some platforms and APC, they are like cursing. So occasionally, I see some people that are defending LP. They will be trying to retaliate with curses. I'll tell them, don't curse. That is not what our principle, that is not the example is laying down for us. We have to lead by example. Obi is doing a fantastic job doing that. So I tell them, no, let's educate them. They have been enslaved for so long. They have been conditioned to think gara is the only way. Let's show them how normal human beings behave. Let's show them when you get to abroad and the bus comes, everybody just fall into line. No, not everybody don't rush to the door. We all just fall in place in a single line. When they see someone run in front of the bus, everybody will just be looking at, where is this one from? You know, law and order. We need to get that mandate back. We will get it back. I believe we will get it back. I don't get involved in things I don't believe in. And I stand strong for what I believe in. God has never failed me. We will get it back. We will get it back because if Tinubu become president, I will not go to Nigeria for his whole period of entire presidency. I will not go. I will refuse to go. So, my people on this platform, you guys are doing very well. More of you should be, more platform like this. You know, I can't wait. And thank you for doing such a wonderful job. Nigerians or Lagosians are asking Sanwo-Olu, who ordered the soldiers, the army, to come on NSAS Day? He said he does not know. You, the shepherd, you don't know who ordered the army under your nose, under your leadership. You don't know. Isn't that a shame? So They bypassed the governor and they just came from nowhere. Maybe they saw it on the internet. They decided to come on their own. And if you don't know, what have you investigated it? What are you doing? We lost lives. You lost your children. You lost the sheep that were entrusted in your hands, in your care. How many people have died in the care of Sanwo-Olu? Now he's begging, running around, begging. I thought they said your antecedents should speak for you. You have to have a job reference, job references. Where have you worked before? Can we call them? Can we inquire about your work etiquettes? You just don't. Plus, he has a job to do. He's busy running around campaigning, still leaving the job that he is hired to do. Lagosians, you hired Sanwo-Olu to do a job. He is our employee. We are the one paying him. He's supposed to be there to do a job, to deliver a job. And since he has not done the job he's paid to do, he gotta go. Sanwo-Olu is fired. And our votes, we sealed it. Come March 18, in Jesus' name. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Victoria Ade. Thanks for your submission. Yes, let's hear from the next person here.
Mr.
Please,
Evans,
everybody.
excuse me, sir.
Bring that up. It's very, very important. All right. I'd like to hear from Mr. Shooks Obiboze. Thank you very much, sir, for your patience. Please talk to us in 10 minutes. God bless you.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good evening, fellow panelists. Good evening, our viewers and those on the comment section. Yeah, I'm gonna start with the INEC chairman, the call for INEC chairman to go to prison. Exactly. That is what we've been saying here. He need to be held accountable.
Please speak louder, sir. Speak louder.
Yeah, he need to be held accountable. Can you hear me louder now?
Yeah, it's better. It's better.
Okay. So he need to be, held accountable. And indeed, all INEC staff that collaborated in the, election robbery, because this attitude could have set the country on fire, if not the characters that are involved. I'm telling you, this kind of attitude, because this is a daylight robbery. They didn't disguise anything, and they are doing it with, I don't know, the kind of impunity in them, is surprising. Telling you to go to court, mocking people, But thank God for the people that are involved. That's why we can still be talking about owning a country today. So I support their call for INEC chairman and indeed those that participated in this evil be sent to prison. Not let them not even talk about that 500,000 or 1 year in prison. They need to consider the consequences of their action. There's different that you try to rig tactically than open rigging, telling people they can't do nothing. Imagine that impunity, going to court, asking court to let them reconfigure or in fact delete the data there. They talk about confidence in INEC. Nobody, not even before they did what they did. I said it here yesterday. Many of us knew that we cannot trust them. But if you don't participate, you have no reason to complain. That is what it is. That's why we make sure we participated. It's not that we don't know. We knew. We don't trust them from day one. No, we don't. And that is why it's difficult for us now. Because in the past, okay, they try to, hide it, go somewhere to write the nonsense, bring porous system that they can maneuver, incident form, all kinds of things. But we made sure that they eliminate all this with the 2022 Act. Yet they come back. They came back to bamboozle us. Then we need to teach them a lesson. Because yesterday's court action, if I must be sincere, I'm not confident. If we keep our mouth shut, that's why I'm supporting this group wholeheartedly. Thank God they are a reputable group. At least when they go there, they are well organized. Nobody's gonna step out of their line. And I'm joining them to call on the security agencies to make sure that they are protected. Not just coming against them, but let them make sure that these people are protected. They have the right. And that is why our principal is in court doing his own set of thing. So I am supporting them to go out there to let them know that we are not happy until they bring this present INEC to book. Because we can't continue to afford this. And I enjoyed the MBA, because we've not even heard from them. Or do they assume that this election is free and fair and credible? This is the part of the rot in our society, because the likes of MBA, our journalists, they keep mute all the time. All the people that was caught in election malpractices, and even before the election, those who are caught with the money, our journalists are not asking questions. They are not inviting the people who arrested them. The MBA, they are not talking. This is part of the problem we're having. It's so unfortunate, but I put all my support behind them. Yeah, I go to Obaseki. I was laughing off myself, when he was talking to them, and they were chanting Obi. He said they're not gonna escape from this. And by the way, I give the other guys three busa, because they showed Obaseki the real heartbeat. His heart was beating, And the funny thing with these people, just listen to their message. All of them, they have the same message, the same place they're going to spread those message. Places where they never go before. Places they don't know it exists. But today, they are what? They are going there. So they're scared. They're scared. And like Oshomole said, he is afraid. And he has to be. So it's good news, because people, they will start working. All the money they're hidden, they will start working. And that is why we are encouraging us to go out there and make sure we vote them out, because they will start listening to us. They will start listening to us. When we go there and vote them out, those we replace them with, we'll be holding them accountable. Meanwhile, the next election, the rest, they will go. That is what he is. And that's why he is afraid. He's completely afraid. So I go to the appeal court. It's like Rufai said, Rufai made a very, very good point there, because listening to even our lawyer, you can tell that they don't understand the computing world. You know, you can tell they don't understand it. Because if they do, they would have specifically said no. Go there and argue it with them. But they didn't challenge them to stop it. That's what the court said. But that notwithstanding, even the judges, like Rufai said, they need to teach them, you know, they need to upgrade them. Make sure they have experts who will guide them through, because that is how it's done everywhere in the world. You can't just rely on analog to come and judge something that has to do with electronics. Now, you have to have knowledge or have people around you who have full knowledge of this, experts. And that's why the time to settle such case is so short. So let us do the right thing and vote these people out come the 18th of March. Thank you. I yield here.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shooks. God bless you, sir. All right, before we move on to the next person, let's quickly see to this video. Bear with us, please. For you guys to know the how powerful Peter Obi is. Let's watch this quickly.
Election riots have started here and there. But do you know that a leader is not a title, it's who the people obey? One man stood up and said, "Let there be calm." And today Nigeria is calm. If not for one man that said, "Let there be calm," Nigeria would have been burning now. And that shows who the people listening to. When you come in the midst of people, don't look for who has the title. If you want to know their leader, who do they listen to? Who is that one man that will say, "Shield your sword, stop, don't be on the street, go back home," and everybody goes back home? That's exactly who their leader is. Am I still communicating? Publish it in GATT. Say it in the city of Askelon. There are times like this, it is only the leader of Nigeria that can ask Nigerians to keep quiet. And there is calm that even those who think they won could not celebrate. Hold your peace.
All right, thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Yes, I can see somebody trying to ask a question right there. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, Chris Rebet, you asking, let me put it on the screen. You're asking what happened if the court dragged the case till May 25th. Will Tinubu be sworn in as the president or adjourned? There will be an interim government. So it's their duty to make sure that they sort out this whole case before the 25th. If not, there will be an interim government that will take over while the case continues. Yeah, that's how it works. You know, normally, that constitutionally, that's how it's supposed to work. But because this satanic APC, anything is possible with them. So we might see something different. Who knows? So thank you. Let's listen to the next person here with us, Bob Victor. Thank you very much, my brother, for your patience. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Oh, Mr. Najaos, thank you for everything you have been doing. Thank you for your consistency.
Thank you.
Thank you for the passion for the motherland. And I want to thank every speaker right here. You guys have spoken well. You guys have spoken to the public, and the public have heard every word we've spoken concerning. I want to thank those on the messenger platform. Thank you for your word. Thank you for the word of encouragement. Thank you for all that you've been doing. Now, I want to start from what I spoke yesterday. I spoke one thing concerning passion, and I spoke something concerning the guy that wrote the software and built that DVC devices that INEC is using. That guy is a point man, and that guy is going to be, because this case is going to be in two ways. There's going to be a criminal part of the case, and there's going to be a pathway to who is going to be the president of Nigeria. Now, for the journalist, I said yesterday that journalism in Nigeria is not journalism. It's a stereotype journalism. It's journalism that who brings in the brown envelope, and that's the person that, that dictates the pace. And it is quite clear, if not for the internet, we wouldn't have gotten some real fact in this matter. Like when I was going through the internet yesterday, I saw the in-depth analysis of the suit INEC brought to the court. INEC not only, they hid one thing. INEC not only bring, I want to reconfigure device. INEC sent in another undercover one that said Labour Party should not go into their device. That they should nullify that thing, that Labour Party should not go into their device, that is where the vital information leading to people's address are there. That INEC should not do that. But I mean that Labour should not be granted that access. But what happened? The court said they put aside that judgment and said that judgment cannot hold. It doesn't hold. It doesn't hold water. But they can configure. If you want to configure, and the judge said we will hold our first judgment on what the complaint by LP brought to our table, that LP should give access to them. After giving access to them, then INEC can start doing their configuration. But meanwhile, INEC should not dismantle anything in that stuff. They should make sure they put it in the cloud. And in the cloud, it is not 100% things that you put in the cloud that you can find there. That is a question mark, because you cannot put your whole stuff in the cloud. You have to devise your own means of saving everything you have, because the cloud itself people can hack the cloud. So INEC is playing games on Nigeria. That is why I said there's going to be a criminal case in this matter. And the person who is going to, that is why I'm advising the Labour Party to bring an expert and make the guy who built that software to be part of their game plan, so that he can be on the witness box. And if they put him on the witness box, they should go to the court and seek for total full security for that guy, because that guy has a role to play in this matter. That guy can bring a secret that it will be a mind-blowing secret to all Nigerians. They will marvel at the damage INEC has done. And one other thing I have to say on the INEC is that INEC cannot act on his own. Even INEC cannot even go ahead to take bribe from, even if there is bribe, cannot go ahead to take bribe from one of the party if he does not have an approval from the presidency. The president is involved in this game because it's a big game. It's a game that either they lose Nigeria people win, or the cabal dies. So the presidency is involved in this case. For him to grab energy, for him to have the guts, the mindset to speak that they should all out that he is going to announce the winner, that guy has an order from the presidency. So I will move out of that one. I will go to the NBA has spoken. They are in support that they said the INEC whatever did a good is good. The election was okay. The NBA has spoken. The journalists are speaking, but the journalists are divided. But they are still putting all their rhetoric on their Glacoya papers, which most of these parties are bought over. And I want to move to Oshimole. Oshimole spoke. This is one thing that he has spoken all throughout his life that I have supported in this election, whatever. That why is the governor of Edo State afraid? He should be afraid because he has stolen money. He has stolen the wealth of the country, of the state. I was once in Benin. Benin was divided into two parts. On my side, they call my side Morocco, while they call the other side Europe. Waterlogged everywhere for more than 6 months. We couldn't move. If you want to move into my own local government, you have to cross. Edo State has suffered enough. There was nothing in Edo State. 10 years ago, there was total nothing. Even now, it's just haphazard. There's nothing. Edo State has suffered. That is why you see the revolution is always intact in Edo State. They come in block because they have suffered enough. The development you are seeing in Edo State, apart from those nonsense roads they are building, is made by individuals from Europe. Buildings rising up, they are built by we coming from different in diaspora. What has the government in Edo State, what has it benefited the average Edolite? Nothing, zero. I raise the case there, and I want to move over to the governorship aspirant of Lagos State. Sanwo-Olu is a scam. Sanwo-Olu's governorship in Lagos State is a scam. Sanwo-Olu is not a Lagosian, and he ascended that throne through rigging. Sanwo-Olu is a scam. And if you want to know a scam, when he comes out to campaign, he sends his oligarch to campaign under different thing, under thing that is mind blowing. That this man is the other man is not a Lagosian, is as an Igbo man is this and that. That is to know a scam. Sanwo-Olu is a scam. That is why anything that comes from him will never be good. And if anybody thinks that a man will give up his throne easily, you are joking. Ramses of Egypt could not give up the people of Israel like that. Why? Because their heart will always be hardened. God will prove himself that he is God. So don't expect the presidency, the so-called their president, Gbadebo, who is going about, what he went to do in Elumelu's house was that they want to make Elumelu maybe the central bank or one of these or financial whatever. He started forming his government already. That is why he went to his home. You will see he will start going to different notable men, their home. Elumelu, I am not disappointed in him because he has not even, with all his wealth, he doesn't give a damn about anybody. It's himself that give a damn about. And those that he has been sponsoring, those are the already made materials that is going there to say I am sponsoring. Those are already made materials. He's taking them to abroad to do what? He's still benefiting from them because when they go out, he put them somewhere and most of it is at his company. That guy is a businessman. He cannot give without not taking. He's a businessman. Don't you see how he's walking around? He got an award for Presidential National Honor. You people should know that those people that are giving national honor, these are donors to APC. These are people that sponsor oligarchs so that their business can survive. These are people that are giving contracts so that only them can import only one goods.
Thank you.
And I thank God our principal is well ahead, and everything they said, he is going to be the president no matter what. Because this is going to lead to a criminal case. It is quite clear, and Nigeria should see it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Victor. Thank you. All right. Guys, please, can we have some likes? Right now, click on the likes. We currently have 608. Can we take that to 700? Press the like button, as I appreciate some of you here who have super chatted us. I want to appreciate Amazing Grace USA. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Miss Tutu98. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. God bless you. I appreciate every one of you that have super chatted us today. May your pocket never run dry. And those of you that have shared and liked, I appreciate you all as well. Thank you very much. And my wonderful panelists, every one of you here, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a collective effort. Before I move on to the next person, I would like us to quickly take on this. Let's take on this article quickly. What is happening in Lagos? As you can see right there, Army recover 1,671 PVCs and ballot papers in Lagos apartments. So this happened. So I'd like to quickly read from here. Army recovers 1,671 PVC ballot papers in Lagos apartments. The 9th Brigade of the Nigerian Army has uncovered an apartment in the Olodi Apapa area of Lagos State where 1,671 permanent voters card PVC and ballot paper were kept. Also recovered in the apartment were cutlass and wraps of Indian hymns. Okay, it's the same Agberos way that they used to the key and do everything. The brigade commander, Brigade General Isang Akbamotia, who paraded the suspects and recovered PVC's ballot papers and other items before journalists at the Ikeja cantonment, said the arrest and recovery were made following a tip-off. Akbamotia said, unquote, earlier yesterday, 3 young men were arrested with 1,671 PVC. This was after an early information was received with the support of the Department of State Services, DSS. We were able to arrest them. They were arrested with some drugs, dagger, shams, and over 1,000 PVCs. Unquote, and I continue. They were arrested at the Apapa General area in a house where we traced them. Owner of the house, who is the prime suspect, was traced to a hotel, but he took off. We are going to hand this suspect and exhibit over to our immediate headquarters to the needful, because things have to be done the way they should, so as it's discourage others to think they can take laws into their own hand and go scot-free. However, the suspect, who gave their names simply as Sheun, Tohib, and Kazim, claimed the apartment recovered PVC and ballot papers belongs to the fleeing prime suspect, who they describe as the master, Habib. The room they met us belongs to our master. We were sleeping when some soldiers stormed the apartment. We don't know anything about the PVC. This was our first time sleeping in that house. So that is the report that came out not long, just a few hours ago here. Meanwhile, there's another video circulating allegedly that people already started thumbprinting on the paper and they were caught on camera in the postponed election, the governorship election. Let's listen to this. Although we got it from here, we are not too sure, but let's see. Let's just watch it. So you can see there, they already templated for an election that has been postponed. Election rigger caught with already manipulated papers today in Mina, Niger States. Okay, let's see to the video quickly, and we take it from there.
No, please, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm a journalist. Please don't do that. Please, don't do that. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, please. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. No, but don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Don't touch me. Nobody should touch me, please.
This is pathetic. Election where they never do. People don't they turn print in advance for the election. Hey God, which kind of country we come from? So I just pray maybe Peter Obi may become the president to put many people for prison for us, because God, election where they never start. They ever start them. They don't decide who one win. Yeah? Just imagine. I don't understand. All right. Thank you very much, my people. Let me quickly move on to Mr. Kelvin Kell. Thanks for joining us, sir. Thanks for your patience. I'd like you to talk to us, sir. Kelvin Kell, are you available? Okay, let's go to the next person.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, sir. Okay, wonderful. Please talk to us. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. I greet you according to the time zone where you are. You see, Najawash, I will say congratulations to all of us. You know, yesterday night, I was thinking, trying to recount how this whole thing started. What we were able to achieve, the obedient movement we were able to achieve under 1 year is quite amazing. It's quite amazing. Looking at the videos you displayed, starting from that press conference of the youths, one thing is certain: Obi is the president-elect, whether they like it or not. What I think that is happening now is the APC may be pressing for a rerun, because already from the INEC IRF portal is already showed that Labour Party has the highest number of votes cast. So whatever shenanigan they are doing, two things one will happen: is either they give Obi his mandate or they call for a rerun, and that will support for Mahmoud Yakubu Mahmoud to step aside. He will face prosecution. And all the state recs, all those professors, all of them, their professor certificate should be retrieved from them. So you see this if you actually look at the what has happened, I ask myself, if Obi was declared president-elect Saturday, February 25th, I don't think we'll be talking about the governorship election. We may lose our governors. So, according to Bible, we say that all things work out for good for them that love God. So this has brought us to a point to.
You are right. You are very, very right. I like this point.
If Peter Obi was sworn in, or rather, if he won that is, if he was given the certificate as the president-elect on that 25th, no Nigerians will care about the governorship anymore.
We will not be talking about GRV and anybody. We are going to Labour Party will be playing. Will still be throwing party even on the day of governorship election, and the APC and PDP will win all the governors. So this has brought us to think, because to solidify our obedient presidency, we need governors, and we need houses of assembly. So God, this whole thing, look at it as where God has arranged it for us to go back to drawing board and get our governors. Those are the foot soldiers. Because the presidency will be dealing with national matters. Local development is about the governors. If, for instance, Obi want to do, from consumption to production, he will need the agreement of state governors to be able to use the land. He can't go to a state and say, I want to use your empty land to do farming. If the governor refuses, he won't do anything, because So this whole thing, the way it's going, I think the hand of God is very visible. Very visible in this whole thing. Look at the international community. Yesterday, the Chatham House came out to say that what Mahmoud Jega told them wasn't what he did. Look at U.S. Embassy saying that the whole thing, was a charade. So what will happen is either they hand him over this mandate, or they call for a rerun, or maybe this interim government we're talking about can even come in the midst of it, if they cannot get electoral calendar right. So what I am proposing to obedient movement now is for us to throw more satellite on the governorship campaigns. Get Lagos. Once we take Lagos, because most of the APC's campaign, their fundings came from Lagos State. If we can take Lagos, go to Southeast, take all the states in the Southeast, go to South, take all the states in the South. Try it and see how we can get some other state apart from Lagos from the Southwest. Imagine, development will be very easy. Under the Labour Party, Obi being the national leader, they will have common integrated development, agenda. It will be very easy for governor of Anambra State being obedient and governor of Abia State being obedient for them to run a railway system from Aba to Onitsha. It will be very easy to have a railway system from Benin to Port Harcourt. These are things state can do, not even the federal government. So if we have this regional government everybody is talking about, we can have that kind of thing if Labour Party is able to control the entire southern states, southeast, south, southwest. It will be very easy. I think that God is trying to make Obi's presidency simple for him to run, so that he won't come in and begin to fight governors, just like what Obasanjo did with Tinubu. They were fighting because they were not in the same party, And then let us also be looking at the State House of Assembly members. Mr. Elvis, who is that guy that called talks for leftists?
Okay, is Ephraim.
Now let's look for obedient that is running against him.
Yes, Ephraim. Yeah.
Let's look for thank God that this thing has been postponed to 19. Let's try how he can contact the obedient that is running against that guy.
Very important.
Yes, let's throw more advert for him. That guy is going to pay for it. So if we're able to Labour Party is able to take over State House of Assembly, Obaseki is gone. next election in Edo State, Labour will pick it. Like what is going on in Anambra State now, Soludo is crying because the State Assembly, Anambra people has vowed that even if my uncle is in that place, is an Abga legislature, and my neighbor is a Labour contesting, I'm going to vote for my neighbor. That's what's happening. So they are trying to take over the State House of Assembly. Uzodinma of Imo State is also crying because the State House of Assembly all of them will become Labour. Abia State governor is, because Imo State election is November, right? Just like they're one of these staggered elections. So let's beam our satellite on the governorship elections and the State House of Assembly. When we take those places, the movement becomes solidified. And then we can now come back. This movement is not, this is even when the job is about to start, because we just did what we have done is just a rehearsal. As we get in these governors, these houses of assemblies, obedient, we are going to form like groups that will begin to give these people, put them on checkmate, what they want, what we want them to do, or what they said they would do. After 4 years, according to that Reverend Father, he will tell us, if they cannot point to us to say what to go and verify, they're not going anywhere. After 4 years, they will come and tell us things to go and verify that they have done. This is not the time to get in there and begin to send their children overseas to go to school, buy houses. No. Right now, Obi has come to show Nigerians that Nigerians are the ones, are the kingmakers. He said the people's power is higher or more powerful than people in power. That's what simple Obi has done. He has come to return the power to the people. That's why I see people like Showolu and others begging now, because the power has been taken away from them. You know. So I want to say again, congratulations to all of us. We cannot maybe actually understand what we have done, what obedient movement has done in these few 9 months, 10 months.
Thank you.
We have done more than enough, more than what this politician has not been able to do in 24 years. While we are still thanking God for the return of our mandates, we are not hoping, we are thanking God. When we thank God for something we're expecting, it becomes possible. So we are thanking him for giving us grace to run this obedient movement and shook the entire Nigerian during the election. Our mandate is going to be restored. Nigerian development is very easy right now. I can picture it. I can see clearly how Nigeria can be developed in a space of 4 years as Obi regains his mandate. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Kevikel. Thanks for your submission. Okay, let me quickly hear from others so we can move on. Thank you, everyone, for your time with us. Please continue to share and like. We got a super chat earlier on from Lily's Galaxy. God bless you. Thank you very much for the super chat. May God bless you. Guys, please continue to press like here, the thumbs up. Thank you. Okay, let me hear from Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex, thanks for joining us, my brother. Please talk to us.
Thank you, Mr. Najawash, for the work you're doing. Thank you for being a media Nascimento, media sucker. In fact, your platform was the originator of the fire we are seeing across the nook and the cranny of the nation. So I want to thank you so much for your consistency, for your tenacity, for your patriotism. Thank you. You are really
Mr. Alex, where have you been? Sorry, I had to interject like this. You
I've been
don't know.
I've been busy. I've been busy with studies. Been around. I've been around. I'm expecting to write an exam very soon, so I'm really, busy with some schoolwork. Thank you so much for your care. I greet those on the comment section. Madam Omoye's Corner, thank you. Madam Rita, my fellow panelists who are not here, those who are here, I love you guys. You are doing a great job. You are doing a great job. You are playing the role of the humanitarians in the quest for the abolition of this transatlantic slave trade and slavery in general. Thank you, guys. Naija Wash, you are justifying your pronunciamento. That is your credentials. So having studied film and media, and you are also bringing the humanity into it. I know you are drawing your strength from the plight of the sufferings of the masses. So we cannot thank you enough. I'm grateful. I'm very glad to be part of this movement in my own little way. We are used to talking about how much will I get, how much will I be paid, what do I stand to gain? But we are changing the narrative now, telling people can actually come and be humanitarians. Come and work for free. Volunteer your time for a better country. People did it in other countries. People even went to war free of charge. They died just for their countries to be where they are today. So thank everybody who in one way or the other have been in this bandwagon for a new Nigeria. The heat is on. So we will prevail. We will prevail. First of all, I want to start with Sanwo-Olu of Lagos.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Sanwo-Olu of Lagos. You see, I don't know what these guys think about when they are in power. Whether they don't read, I don't know whether they really went to school. Why did they become political office holders? They are not trying to make us believe that this is how to run a country or a state. By killing your citizens at Lekki Tollgate, now the same people you killed their family members. We are the T-junction of history, and you are meeting them to ask for their vote. That's the paradox or the irony of history is playing out. Until you get people who know the sanctity or the sacrosanct nature of history, you can't develop. You can't develop. You are just a Madibula walkabout. You are just rigmaroing. You are just in a business entity like these men are doing. The number one duty of every government is the protection of lives and citizens. Having read a lot of books, having met people who are far older than me, who are more intelligent, having listened to them, I have come to a conclusion. I have never seen a nation on the planet that enjoys killing of its own citizens. Even in Animal Kingdom, it doesn't happen. Only in Nigeria. They lied to us that Lekki Tollgate was a scam. It was a media, a media mirage. It was a product or a figment of our imaginations. And today, we are seeing video evidence of people whose family members were killed. Thousands of bodies were killed and were disposed into the sea. Who gave the order? They are asking simple questions. A governor of a state who asks the imprimatur, who asks is the number one citizen of the state. He cannot answer such a question. That is enough for him to resign and be investigated. If possible, prosecuted. What Obi has come to do, God forbid if anything happens to Obi now, he has already passed the message. He has passed the message. He has brought a new wave of humility, of kindness, of love, compassion, capacity. These guys just see politics as an avenue to become multi-billionaires. I don't know where they lost their humanity. This is why sometimes I don't blame people anymore when they question black people in terms of leadership. Because especially black Nigerians, what is wrong with us? Because some of us in this platform are going to be leaders sooner or later. Why do we always turn our back on the people that voted for us? because of materialism. Today, you see the train saga that killed people in the same country which we are trying to make Nigeria to become. The governor will resign immediately. About 5 days ago, in a country called Greece, in a city called Larissa, 2 trains collided. Technical faults. 40-some people were killed. Guess what? The Minister of Transportation resigned. The mayor of the city resigned. As we speak, protest is still going on because majority of the young people who were killed were young people. They are still in the streets as at yesterday evening, according to my information. That's a nation that cares for the people. Accidents can happen anywhere, but what is your reaction? In Europe, people resign or they go to jail. In Asia, they kill themselves. In America, they go to jail. In Africa, they present themselves for elections. What a paradox.
And with the chieftaincy title.
Yes, and I don't know the madness. I don't know the madness. I don't understand. I don't understand. Did these people grow up in a different Nigeria? Were they ever stuck in traffic? Were they ever driving on bad roads before they became leaders? Were they ever without food? Were they ever owed salary for months? Did they sleep with empty stomach? Were they jobless? I begin to hypothesize. I begin to, kind of have a soul-searching platform within myself. A revelation intervention to see what is going on with the Nigerian political elite class. A bandwagon of thieves, liars, killers, rapists, fraudulent set of people. They want us to forget so soon, just now, that Lekki Toll Gate, young people came out peacefully, asking. They were there singing, feeding themselves for days, over 10 days. They were there asking for a better government, an end, amongst other things, an end to police brutality, and for a reform in the police system. What did they get? And they heard the national anthem. The national anthem is the greatest contact of a nation's sovereignty. When you run into an American embassy anywhere around the world and you're an American, you are safe. It doesn't matter your crime. At that moment, you are safe. For me, I don't know. We have a set of leaders that don't know the meaning of citizenship. They don't know the meaning of citizenship, citizens' rights. They don't know, and they don't want to know. You want us to forget that family members, if you know this lady, oh, may her soul rest in peace, amen, who was a Nollywood actress. She just passed on, not up to 5-7 months ago. She died of depression. Do you know why? Her daughter was killed at NSAS. Her only child. She was already in her late 40s. Her only child. She couldn't have another child again. That affected her until she died. So indirectly, NSAS killed her mother and daughter. They want us to forget. When a boy from Edo State, Edo North, just finished NYSC with one leg. One of his leg was shot at Lekki Toll Gate. They had to remove the other one, amputate him. They said nothing happened. Dead bodies were floating in the lagoon, in the sea, across the water bodies. The pathologist general of Lagos confirmed that he was called to make autopsy on more than 500 bodies. Where did those bodies come from? According to the panel of inquiry. So someone wants us to believe that nothing happened. Okay, let's leave that alone. What about the election that just ended in Lagos? The intimidation under your watch as a governor, the burning of shops, the killing of a particular tribe. I begin to wonder. In this year 2023, we are still talking about a political leader's first set or go, like where a leader comes from, instead of looking at his pronunciamento, his credentials, looking at his character, his talents. When an Indian man is a prime minister of the whole United Kingdom, Kabutu Rijetamenta. Shame on our political class. Obi has come Obi will never go again. Even when Obi live long and dies, he will live forever because he has passed on his ideas. Sankara told the Belgian assassins who came to kill him, the French, killers who came to kill him. He said, you can kill me, but you cannot kill 7 million Sankaras. I have already passed the ideas to them. So it's worthless. I knew you were going to come. Idea is not to be selling to us. What makes Mr. Alex is ideas. What makes Mr. Najawash is ideas. What makes Madam Rita and Oboye's Corner is ideas. What ideas do you have in your heart and in your head? Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Until we have a set of leadership that love people, that want to fix the emergency services. We didn't have emergency services for more than 3-4 hours. My goodness. Where are the billions of naira? We don't have emergency ambulance. People were rescuing bodies with hand. My goodness. In the same Lagos they said they built. They don't have ambulances. They don't have firefighters. They don't have a rapid response squad. My goodness. History will not forgive these guys. This set of leaders who have kidnapped this woman called Nigeria. They've been gang raping her since 1999, since 1960. They've driven our young people into the wilderness of the Sahara to die in the Mediterranean just for a quest for a better life. A lot of them are still in camps in Tunisia, in Morocco, in Libya, Nigerians, in Europe. Many of them are in prison for crime that they don't even know about. Many of them, of course, are criminals, but a lot of them are not criminals because we don't have a diaspora that works, a diaspora body from the government that works. Some only want us to forget in a hurry that this is the same Lagos he has been governing for the past 3 to 4 years. Lagosians, please go out and vote Labour Party. For the first time, a man has been able to drag me into Nigerian politics. I'm preparing, I'm warming up financially, morally, physically, I'm warming up. In the next elections, you will see my name there on Labour Party. I owe nobody any apology. At any position that is available, I'm going there to serve. I'm willing to donate half of my salary, even reduce it for community project. I don't care. Let's show them the way. Obi has told us that people like him, he said it with all humbleness, stole billions of naira. That made that lady, she couldn't access 78,000 naira to buy oven to bake, a young lady. And somebody with an entrepreneurial skills cannot access funds. Meanwhile, the same white people, they are selling our crude and our minerals too. They are giving loans to their citizens for businesses and for schooling and for research to the tune of $50,000. So long you are a citizen, even residents with certain criteria can access those loans. We still carry our little money we have, we go and give them in the bank, stolen funds. Our leaders should be ashamed of themselves. Some of us are coming, the young people are coming. I'm happy with the risorgimento, with the influx of young minds into the Obi Dati movement. The movement is more than Peter Obi, it's the hand of God at work. Let me speak about Oshomole. Oshomole, for me, Obi said something that is very striking, very philosophical. He said something. He said, the way you got into office, the process is more important to whatever you want to do after. How did Oshomole become governor? People came out for him. He won. He was denied his mandate. People helped him. He went to court and he won. Second tenure, an issue arose. He didn't have primary 6 certificates. Guess what? A whole ministry of education for Edo State was burned down. Oshomole has no primary 6. He has no primary 6. For God's sake, everybody cannot be a governor. What are you doing there when you are not qualified? If Labour Party asks me to be a councillor, to be sweeping the streets, that's my position, I will gladly accept it. If that is my contribution for humanity, that street to be clean for the next 8 years or 4 years, I'll gladly accept it. People are so power drunk that they will even kill their family members because of money and politics and materialism. So what do you expect from somebody that had certificate problem? As we speak, 30 billion naira water storm project was solely under his government. So Obaseki himself, the same problem. The same problem, he had certificate problems too. He had to buy, allegedly, he spent 15 billion naira to bribe University of Ibadan for them to agree that he was a student in that university. You don't hide education. Education is like light. It will definitely show with your character, with the way you are governing. People will know you went to school. You don't need to tell anybody. So it just shows. And like the biblical Mene Tekeyufasi, their political days are numbered in Edo State. I trust my Edo people. Never again PDP and APC will come to Edo State. Never again. Never again are we going to have a governor that will sit down and invite Fulani S-men into his own state. Got political agreement to kill farmers, rape women, destroy farmlands. My dear brothers and sisters, Obaseki's government has been very bad. This is where you saw Edo people quickly embrace Obidate movement. When your people are against you, you've been a bad leader. You've been a very bad person in that position. Have you asked yourself why it was a breath of fresh air for the Obidate movement to be hashed, to be given better in those states? People looked for a way. The governor became incommunicado. Farmers ran away from villages. The governor always shut up between Edo State, Lagos, and America. He was nowhere to be found. He's never around. He's not around. He's not around. He's not around. These were the report, and Ajawas can attest to that. The governor just came in. He just came in. He's not around. This was all we kept on hearing for the past 3 years. Oh my God. How a whole great Benin Kingdom. We allow invaders. Benin Kingdom defeats the British Empire. They had to go and bring NATO forces. Shame. This is how really are the mighty falling. Tell it not in Gath. Publish it not in the street of Askelon. Don't let the British crown hear that a whole Benin Kingdom that defeated them in their first invasion. Captain Phillips, the general that led the British troop, his grave is still in the Ekama Road. The great warriors. We have a kingdom that stretched all the way to Dahomey, present-day Togo and Benin Republic. Lagos was our campground, the whole of Lagos. And we are producing a man that don't know history, that allow invaders. Our warriors will be playing old school draft when people are trying to come and invade them. They don't even shake. They go there and get the job done and come back. They have boundaries with the Ashanti Kingdom of Ghana. Now we have people who do not know history. You allow 50 people to rape our mothers, our sisters. This is what gave birth to the rise of Obidate movement. And those were already tired of the way the governor was running things. How can you tell me that you run a state with 9 House of Assembly members out of 24, and you say you went to school? You don't need to talk too much. Education is not by PhD. It's by your content of character. It's not by lying everywhere, buying degrees from left, right, center. You don't need to be told Obi went to school with the compassionate way he has been carrying himself and those around him. So our governor has been a very bad boy. I'm not surprised. Now he's not going to beg. For you to beg your people for vote is a mark of failure. You should resign. You should weep for yourself. The Bible says, deliver yourself, all captive daughter of Zion. So deliver yourself, all Obaseki of Edo State, because you've been a shame to the people. Your name will be in the category of shameful people in Edo State history. Oh, Bemudia will be weeping. Great General Bemudia will be crying his grave, looking at the way you left Edo, open gutters. Our markets are dirty, everywhere is smelling, and you dare to go and ask for votes. Uwelu Road has been there, very bad, terrible road, Testame Road, horrible road. Now you are doing a 11-hour project. We know your games. China Road that will never last 1 year. We still have flooding problem. The water storm project. You have refused to probe Oshomole's government because you were the head of the economic team. All the money came through you. So that money, 30 billion naira, that was made to sort out, flooding for Edo State forever. You guys share those money. And as we speak, according to you, you have used $150 million to control flooding in Edo State. Wow. The Bible says, he that sits there shall laugh. And those are laughing at you. Is this how to be a governor? People want to embrace their governor. People want to take pictures with their governor. People want to sit with their governor. Nobody wants to see Obaseki. It's such a disgrace. As we speak, we don't have local government chairman. We don't have over 3 years now as we speak. We don't have councillors. The markets are dirty. Insecurity everywhere. Abuja, killer machine has connived with the governor to allow Fulanis to rape our women. That is the height of betrayal for people that voted for you. A man came from America, he was going back, he was killed. Obviously, never mentioned it. There was no arrest. But when an ego person steals Maggi in the market, his face will be on the news. The governor will make sure the commissioner of police, everybody is at work just to arrest a Yahoo boy. So for me, this is the hour of payback. We pay them back with our PVCs. We pay them back so that people who are coming will learn a lesson and do the right thing. That position you are in today is not permanent. Leave a good footprint so that tomorrow, even if you leave office, you can still have a say in the way things are run in your state and in your city. So for me, adults can't wait. They are even waiting for his tenure to be over. He may even be impeached. Who knows? Because House of Assembly is coming up. You can't stop the law. You can't stop the constitution. It's not a dictatorship. It's not a military government. Edo State is 10 years backward than it was 7 years ago. Guys, I'm so sorry I took your time. I'm very passionate about my state, about my land. I would like to leave my submission here. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Alex. You see, I have to give you extra time to talk because I don't just want to cut it right there. You know, you talk for 14 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much for your
My
submission.
sincere apologies, please. Please.
No, that's fine. I could have stopped you, but I deliberately just allow you to move on. Okay, let's hear from the next person we have here, which is Omoyes Corner. Omoyes Corner, good evening to you once again. Please talk to us.
Phew, Mr. Alex, I really didn't want him to stop, honestly. I'm sorry. With due respect to the rest of the panelists. So Alex is one person that I always look forward to listening to. So he was greatly missed while he was busy trying to do his thing. We really missed him on the panel. So I'm very, very happy to hear from him and his passionate delivery. Mr. Alex, please know that you have a great supporter. Whenever you choose to be a Labour Party member, come here. We will help you do the campaign. You know,
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you.
We know your heart. We know your heart. Now, Mr. Elvis, we wait for. We're waiting for you, Mr. Elvis. Anyways, greetings to everyone on the panel, the comment session. Thank you again. So I'm going to go straight to the videos because Mr. Alex has, delivered such a passionate speech that I don't even know. I have to go back to the videos now. I'm going to start with the video with Mr. Elumelu, right? Mr. Elumelu, yeah. It bothers me because I think what's going on in Nigeria has really exposed the selfishness that's the core of Nigerians as a whole. I'm just going to say it. Now, this man cannot claim, Mr. Elumelu, with all due respect, sir, you cannot pretend that you do not see the sufferings of the people. In that same video, I heard something about ministerial. Is he trying to hype his daughter up for a ministerial position where there are more qualified people who probably don't have the opportunities that he has or his family has? This, to me, there's no excuse to the video at all. I just think that it just speaks to how deeply flawed and selfish that whole arrangement was. You invite a man who the election is in court right now. People are contesting it, that it was fraud. Everybody knows it was fraudulently obtained. And you invite that man, you've already chosen a side without even waiting for the final outcome. I'm not against you as a businessman meeting for whatever concerns you think you're meeting for, but does it have to be on camera though? Does it have to be on camera? You know what I mean? I'm glad that it was on camera because it's showing to Nigerians how deeply selfish, self-centered these supposed leaders are. In a country where you have so many brilliant people, how come the only few, like less than 10 or less than maybe 8 billionaires in the whole country of Nigeria?
So everybody else is dumb. Everybody does not have the creative abilities to achieve and attain. One person just corners the entire business. It speaks a lot. It shows that they have ties to these people. It shows, somebody mentioned the oligarch. Yes, they are the ones funding these people. So when they see them, you see how friendly they are. I'm not saying don't be friends. Hey, hello, choose your friends. By your friends, you know the birds of the same feathers flock together. I saw my mama, they tell me that time when I was small. This is what we're seeing. Why are you so chummy with a guy who broad daylight stole the people's mandate? This is a time for all Nigerians to choose a side. Which side you want to be on? Because posterity is going to judge you. It's not about, oh, he's a businessman. I don't care. It's about the country. People's lives are literally at stake. So I do not give him a pass for doing that and putting it on video. I'm glad it happened because I want Nigerians to think, do these people really give a hoot about you? They don't. They're all about their money, their pocket. Money when they no go carry come up for this world. Money when they go heap, now another person go come chop am. It's just what it is. We need to be calling people, we need to be calling each other out. If me, I do bad, you see, say, oh my God, now this my we know, call me out. We need to be calling each other out. We cannot allow people to just wiggle their way because you don't make money. How it make the money? Not be people help them. Let's really dig into it. The people are crying. People are losing their lives every day. You know what is going on in that society. I'm sorry, I do not give him a pass. And yes, he's a president-elect. He has not even been made president. He can never be sworn in as a president. The heavens reject him. The elements of the earth reject him. The universe rejects him. That is not the kind of man that will rule over you and I. God forbid. God forbid. You know, I really thoroughly, because I listened to the video of the, is it VCMI now? Those people that made the video you played earlier, where they said they had their own independent count and they found out that Peter Obi is the real winner of a presidency. Yes, this is what we're talking about. People need to come out front and center and let it be known. Everywhere, in the airwaves, on the streets, I guarantee you these people are not sleeping anymore. Did you not notice on the video when this guy was asking him how, you say I'm hanging in there? That hanging in there, una they give them pressure. She be na night they take they do their own. Now 4 a.m. they take give them like thief for night. Now so we go they pressure them. So I'm very happy with that video for that man coming out and announcing that yes, it was indeed Peter Obi that won this election. We continue the fight. I'm not upset that they postponed the government, the gubernatorial election to the 18th. I'm not at all upset. Matter of fact, it gives us more time. It gives us more time to campaign for our individual state candidates and let people know who they are. I've already told you guys about Gbadebo here because I had an experience when he was running for local government in Ikeja. That's when I knew Gbadebo. When he was protesting Monsanto GMO, that's when I knew him. So I already knew that the guy was a potential. I even contributed to his local government election at that time. You know, so his antecedents speak for him. This guy had the capacity, even at that time, to rally around the young people, and they were making cartoon campaigns for him. It was a beautiful thing to see. He didn't win the election, but I said kudos to him for even making an effort. So I'm not surprised that everybody popularly is accepting him. I'm not at all. And his wife is an extremely brilliant woman. I knew that since the days of Facebook. Brilliant scientist. I knew that, but we're seeing that because we need to be showcasing the people that are qualified, people who have a heart for the people. You guys listen to the video of his father. He speaks to the heart of a man, of a woman who wants to lead the people. It's not about what you study in the university. It's not about the college you go to. I don't care if you went to the best college in the world. If your character is nauseating, it's not worth it. If you do not have the competence, it's a waste of time. You and I know it's the money you have. You can literally buy these people. The people who go to the most expensive colleges and the big name colleges, they don't know jack. But because their parents built some library or has contributed to their research, they just give them admission. We know these things. So don't let anybody bamboozle you with, oh, I'm a professor, I'm a this. Professor is Sonu. The point is, what character do you have? What is your competence? What is your antecedent? Don't come and bamboozle us. We are done. We are done. This generation, I don't jam a backo. When I don't hit rock, we are not giving up. We are not giving in. You see, Pikin when mama when born Pikin say mama no go sleep. Now that Pikin no go sleep. So we day here, night, day, evening, as the day they break, afternoon they reach, night they reach. We give them pressure. Make them not sleep. Because they don't want to make Nigeria rest. Look at the unfortunate incident that just happened again. Families are weeping. Families are crying. People have lost husbands. Some people, it's their lifeline. The main source of income for them is gone. In a country that you don't have any help, nobody to call on to say, please help me. Everybody is selfish. Look at the story of the late Sister Victoria just shared. Was it Sister Victoria that shared it, or somebody shared it, about a little boy who they found? It's crazy. We need to make our voices heard, and we need to keep the pressure on. If we were on 250, we need to make it 5. We need to make it 1,000 times 1,000. Let these people feel it. You see that swearing in there, he no go see him. He no go climb that place. Now that day, now he go no say power pass power. No matter where he enter, he no go get anything out of her. I yield. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Amoyes Corner. Thank you for your submission. All right, my people have been calling and calling. I just wanted to see if I can quickly cover everybody before we start picking calls. Tiobala, good evening to you, my brother. Thanks for joining us. I beg, it's your turn. Talk to us.
Good evening, Mr. Ivis. Thank you so much for the good job you are doing.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah. I really want to talk about. First of all, let me start with the Oshomole video. So, I can see that Oshomole is trying to play my game there, because really, I'm not really happy with what is happening in Edo State, considering the stage and era we find ourselves today. We see find people over there struggling. Edo State people are highly intellectual people. We're supposed to have, be the major pioneer or the front runner when we talk about human capital development. But it's so unfortunate that over the years we have not been able to raise a leader to lead us in that direction. But my fear is that the reason why I'm against Oshomole's statement, despite the fact that whatever thing is said regarding the governor or whatever is true, but we should be careful in the sense that, in a way that we should not allow Oshomole's sentiment or whatever he's saying to fly, so that the lions and tigers of in Edo should not have their way into the streets. I also want to ask Alex, because over the years, because based on his experience on ground, how has the environment been? Because I don't want a situation whereby we should not give PDP or APC the avenue to take over Ring Road anymore. That's more reason I want Alex input that the environment regarding especially Ring Road area, if they see tout surrounding the place as it was during the Oshomole era, and in all of this, we should not give room to APC to come back to those State House of Assembly. We should not give room to them to come back to the governorship, especially come next 2024. And the reason why I'm also speaking regarding this area is because of the pattern at which those states presidential election, the national election went. Because I found out that APC took 2 states, rather 2 seats in terms of Senate, and Labour Party took 1. So we should be guided in a way that we should not allow these people to get into that power, so that we should be free from all those lions and tigers. Because if Oshomole should get hold of the State House of Assembly, definitely, God forbid that Gbadebo remain, is going to be very detrimental to Edo people. We don't want to be controlled by any single body. So we should start it from now. Regarding the Lagos State governorship candidate for the Labour Party, I really commend that guy for his passion, for his vision for the Lagos State people. This is the man, Gbadebo, also has a vision that everybody should emulate. He have a legacy that he has built, including his family. I really want the Lagos State people, like I've always mentioned and said on this platform, that they should work in harmony to be able to elect this guy together to take that position, because especially the people who have sentiment in voting PDP in Lagos, because this is local election, they should try as much as they can to unite with this young man, because if they try to divide their vote, it's going to be detrimental. APC again will reclaim that state, and I don't want that to happen. Please, this man we are talking about is a man who have a sound intellectual capability. Look at the kind of school he went to. It's not easy to be a graduate of MIT. Apart from being a graduate, this man have vision. When you listen to this man talk, you understand, he has a vision for the average Lagosians. And I really want to use this opportunity to beg Governor Sanwo-Olu to use his power to call his boys to order, all those Agbero and touts, to order, to be able to, let there be peace in Lagos State. Let there be peace. Before now, Lagos is the federal capital territory of the country. You cannot be telling a citizen of a Nigeria to leave Lagos. It's so unfortunate, because Lagos is being built by the federal government. Check all the state, all the company in Nigeria. They all have headquarters in Lagos. Seaports, custom, everything. They are all headquarters in Lagos. Please, federal government built Lagos. Give the Lagos State government the avenue to get tax being collected from all these agencies. All the banks in Nigeria are all headquartered in Lagos. People should not allow this issue of tribalism to destroy what the government over the years, or what Nigerians over the years have built. Please, it's not going to help us as a Nigerian. Remember, people are telling the baddage of Mr. Vivour that he's not a Lagosian because his mother is from Igbo land. Remember, one of the a Nigerian person contested for the prime minister also in UK recently. They were not telling her to go home. That it has a route to so and so to Nigeria. Please, we should be careful with what we do and what we say. The particular tribe of people are telling to go home today, they are the one in one way or the other contribute to the development of Lagos. Please, all this sentiment of tribalism is very unfortunate. We should stop it. We are saying the Westerner, how will I put it? We are accusing them of racism. Look at what we are doing to ourselves in Nigeria. Even in those states as well. You will see some part of those states, people will say, you are not from here, they will not give you a job. I'm not from here, they will not give you. We should stop all this nonsense. All this nonsense. We are accusing Yoruba people now, Lagos people now, and let me use that word, for this offense. Even in those states, we are still committing the same offense. Nigeria, we should wake up and shun this tribalism, please. Please, let's build a better country for everybody, where we can stay. Everybody can live together. Please. I really don't have much to say. I just want to contribute, sir. Thank you.
All right, my brother Tiobala, thank you so much for your submission. Let me quickly acknowledge Mary Daniel TV. Thanks for your super chat. And Dr. Alexander Gomez, thank you very much for your super chat as well. Okay, guys, before I call on the next person,
I would like to. Can we take these lights? Okay, thank God, so now don't start them. The lights. I bet press the like, the thumbs up. You know, if we can take it to 800, that would be nice. You know, please help us to do this. We still have quite a lot of visibility right now. You know, so help us to like and share so that our voices can go far. We still have over 1,350 watching us. So across, please press the like button. God bless you all, my people. I appreciate you all. Thank you. All right. We're almost there. Good evening, sir, Mr. Edwin. Akin, thanks for joining us. So I would like to hear from you. I'm not sure if you followed us from beginning with the videos.
Thank you very much, Naija Wash. Fellow panelists, good evening. Mr. Alex, I wish you great success with flying color in your coming up examination.
Amen.
Thank you, gentlemen and ladies. I want to quickly go to our INEC chairman, Yakubu. I mean, whichever way he sees himself. Uncle, you are dealing with Nigerians with impunity. You felt nobody can ask you and nobody can call you to stand. You are a professor, you tell us Nigerians. This same South that you are trying to deny the right of a civil liberty to oneness is where they got the money that is Nigeria government sent you abroad with scholarship. All your school, all your education background, you carried it out with scholarship sponsored by the federal government of Nigeria. And I think the financial warehouse of Nigeria is from the Nigeria oil. But today, it's like you've forgotten. I mean, it's so painful that when most of you have a short memory, the country you benefited more than you can imagine. And your education, now people are not saying it's a professor. I was surprised when I read through it that all your school was through scholarship. Nigeria government sponsored you. Where is the Nigeria government making the money from? These same people you are trying to disfranchise now. It's not a problem. You know one thing, I'll tell you one simple thing. Between you, your God, your creator, and Nigerian citizens, your judgment shall come. And when that judgment will come, you will be alone. Now, let's come to Lagos. The Yorubas are saying the Igbos should leave Lagos. Yeah. But the same Gbadebo you have voted now was said Peter Obi must not win because otherwise he will go and develop the seaport in Delta State and in River State, and then the Igbos will no more do business in Lagos. All the money that is coming into Lagos will now go away just like that, vanish into the thin air. But it's not telling you people now what the Igbos' financial power means to Lagos. The video came out. The one himself, Shetima, and others, when they were discussing what to do with the Igbos. Now, the Yorubas are not aware that you don't want Peter Obi to win because the Igbos will now finally stop doing business in Lagos. They will not carry their money and go away. So for that simple reason, Peter Obi must never win. Now, Shetima said, we know what we want to do. At the time, we're not going to total alliance with the West. Then, we'll not truncate the Igbos. We will not do international trade. We will not do, regional alliance. And at the end, will tell those people with oil to drink their oil. Yes. And this is a vice president that is a vice president to be. How divisional you are when you are not even be there. Tomorrow, you say the Igbos are the one making problem. They are the issues. The video is out. When you were talking, you never had it. At the end of the day, you are not saying that time, if they want to go, let them go. They will even force them to take them to cut off and go as Biafra. Wishful thoughts and wishful thinking. The white man says it's easier said than done. Everybody needs each other to coexist. Now, Sanwo-Olu, you are crying out for a vote. You are yearning for vote. But when NSAS came, you were trying to behave God to man. You were just like trying to be God to man. How is it possible? Sanwo-Olu, you've eaten your cake during NSAS. Now you can't ask for it. Unless you want to tell us that you are now a new Oliver ask for more. Otherwise, you've eaten your cake. You can't ask for it. Gbadebo, God has destined you to be our new Labour governor of Lagos State. So shall it be in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Now, people are splitting people's blood endlessly with impunity, without second thoughts. You put people into pains. In Nigeria is where you cannot even get a loan of 5,000 without a collateral or another person coming to sign his or her life for you. But you big men, you share these things among yourself without single collaterals. In Edo State, there was a findings I had that people were now using one particular property to take 10 times, to stand 10 different collaterals. And that was what brings something like New Nigeria Bank to an end. Use one single property to take 10 times, use one single property as a collateral to take 10 times loan. Yes. Where are the talking I do? You will be talking it and be doing it. But the junior ones now, the Nigerians of tomorrow, the greater tomorrow, have not said their time has come. What are you guys going to do now? Scramble for votes? Indulge the service of thuggeries? At what detriment? I don't really understand what people need. Oshomole, you are playing your politics, not because you want to play politics. You are playing your politics right now because you are always an attaché right from time. You've been a sucker. You've never originated anything. Today, you are having to say, when you knew the way, the corridor at which you came into power,
All
I
right, thanks.
wonder
Are you done,
what
sir?
people think.
Okay.
I want to yield for now because
Thank you.
It hurts my heart, and then it makes me an emblem of stress, pains, and agony when I feel about it.
Thank you.
The late Ojukwu said one thing: Nigerians, let's love ourselves so that when they behave man in humanity to man, he will fight the war again. I yield my time. Thank you very much, fellow panelists. Thank you very much, Naija Watch. Thank you.
God bless you, sir. Thank you so much. We appreciate you always here. Thank you. Okay. We have Felix. Felix, thanks for joining us. I would like you to talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
My brother, I greet you very well. I
Thank you.
I greet the house. I greet all the panelists, or the comment section, the commenters, and everybody. Above all, Nigerians worldwide. You good Nigerians. You know, every 7 months ago, when we were discussing about security and everything for this platform, I now make mention of light, that with light we can resolve everything.
Exactly.
I make mention of one word. Why some people try to obstruct me, say, the heavens suffer violent, only the violent take it by force, that we are going to take this power from them by force. Because this one don't pass to speak grammar, to speak English. It's they get time now. I was the one that called the other day when I said I'm in Nigeria, that I could have loved to talk to you privately when he was on here. Let me start from Lagos State. People discriminating that our candidate there, the Labour Party candidate, gubernatorial candidate there, is not from Lagos. I want to send a message to those people that call themselves Lagosha, Abo, or Sowolu. They should go and ask their grandfather the meaning of Eko. Why is Lagos called Eko? Eko was found by the Benin Kingdom, of which the history is there. If they said other tribes should leave Lagos, meaning they will be the first person. It's just like what Donald Trump talk about immigrant. His wife is an immigrant. She's an immigrant. It's not a full blood. It's not a full blood of America. What makes you a citizen of a country? If you are being given birth to there, or you are staying for a certain period of time, according to the law of the state or the land, you automatically become a citizen. Like all these politicians that normally have their children abroad, their children have dual passport. Are their children not the citizen of that country? Yes, of course. I'm pleading and asking all the good Nigerians out there, please. This gubernatorial election is very painful that they postpone it, because I'm not going to be around, because I'm in Nigeria now. I'm not going to, because I will be living in Nigeria by next weekend. Then I'm pleading everybody. The movement we started, they said that it is 4 people tweeting in one room, inside the room. They now see the relevant. Obi brought out everything to light to everyone, that yes, the power, we own the key of the power, the youth. They say, parents, listen to your children. We are the leader of tomorrow. They say, Eze go to school. Eze go to school. Eze is not a graduate. Obi is a boy. Obi is not like a boy. Obi is not a man. Our eye don't wise. Our mumu don't reach, according to area father. Our mumu don't do. In respect of Oshomole, then I traveled to Nigeria then, because I've lived in Nigeria for long now. I traveled to Nigeria. I worked for him. All the secret meeting he had, or everything about him, I also made mention of this, that if he's not careful, he will be the first person, the first ex-governor to go to prison once we claim our mandate back. What I'm sending this message to Oshomole. He should remember what happened in the Achama Park when Lucky wanted to come out from the INEC office. Instead of to throw PDP flyers, he carry AC flyer, he throw one up. Meaning the result they have was sufficient enough that Oshomole won that election. What I'm trying to say, we should not be discouraged by all this they are saying they are doing about the presidency result and fake result announcement to discourage us not to come out that day to go and cast our vote for Labour Party. Anywhere you see Papa, Mama, Pikin, Labour Party, just they interpret them, because that is the only way we are going to send them to exile. By we occupying many seats as a governors, state of assembly, we have a lot of power to systemize everything they think they have done before, to open their nyash, in short, north, east, west, and south, everywhere we have any election and we have a candidate there, just keep on completing on that Labour Party as you have done in the presidential election. And another message I want to send to the good Nigerians that mean a that need a good thing to happen in that country. We saw what happened at the presidential election, where the first men and the Agberus were used to distract and destroy the ballot boxes and everything. Please, this gubernatorial election coming on, any man or woman, that is why I'm really bitterly angry that I'm not going to be at home, because I know what we did during the presidential election. I'm from Upper. Anybody from those states who know Upper knows say our head not their house. Anybody try to distract the election, a free and fair election, break your head. Problem not there. After all, those Agberu they say out to distract those elections that we have their videos and everything. They have not been probed or arrested or called for questioning. Then we will now see how the governor of the state is going to react over it. I'm pleading we need a peaceful election. Person where you come up for house, say you want to go break another person's head for house, he not leave you home for house. If you say you want to come destroy ballot box, that is why they pay me where we say not the house. Come destroy them. May you come, whether you see your carry go house because of 50,000, 100,000 they give you. May you come carry the ballot box now. This not analog way of doing election. This digital election. Obi make us to know. Obi don't open our eye. Finish. Our eye don't open.
All right. Thank you.
That is yours. I'm pleading. Come out massively that day. Vote Labour Party. Let's build a new Nigeria. New Nigeria is possible. With Obi, we are going there to make that new Nigeria possible, and we are claiming our presidential mandate back. As for
the time to reach.
Oh, I'm very sorry, my people. Sorry. If you can you give me just 1 minute, please. I'm pleading this.
Okay. Oh, you have.
As for Elumelu, the man is celebrating that what he invested on. Say they don't win, because if he money not there, where they do all those rigging, what they do, he's just a business man. Try to do business with his money. He invested there so that if Tinubu entered there, he will come with all this small contract, they retrieve the money back. That is how they normally do is all this. Elvis, person like you, your father know my father. I don't want to mention my father's name. Well, from Orion. More time, as for Alex, please, anytime you want to.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm almost done. Alex, anytime you are going to run, please notify us earlier. We got your back.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We
We appreciate you, my brother Felix. Okay, people, thank you very much. Everybody have contributed right now. This is our second segment. Wicked up boast say Peter Obi no go fit do am anything. You know, waiting use that word me, we don't know. So we are going to be taking on that now. Then I'll prioritize callers, you know, that want to call in before we pass pass it around again with our panelists. Please, guys, can we have more share and likes? It's very, very important. You know, please share and like, and let's do this. We need more shares. We need more likes. And can we take the likes to 900? It's possible. Don't tell me it's not possible. It's possible. You know, currently we have 777. I don't know what that means. That's what we have there. 778 now. Okay, good. Go ahead, my people. Please press the like button, the thumbs up, press it. Let us have at least a minimum of 800 or 850. That's better. Because I notice when we don't ask, some people know they press. So it's better we ask. Because you know, say the only hope where we can get now that is keeping him standing right now is Tinubu. You know, Tinubu don't promise us so many things. So, you know, say when they hit their chest like this, my people, we need to check them out. Yes. When they hit their chest like this, I be the dog go decide this court case already in advance. Because the way they talk now, nobody go do me anything. I know they fear anybody. I know they do this one. I don't understand. Meanwhile, I would like to start again from everybody from top. Thank you very much, my people. Let's talk on this. This is our last segment and the last submission for today. I would like to start from give us our mandate. Please talk to us in 5 minutes. Are you there?
Well, thank you very much for the video. This just shows the level of impunity in the society called Nigeria. People take immunity for impunity. That this guy can stand and talk this way without any iota of fear, it just shows impunity. Even in families, in places, in religious places, you find impunity everywhere. Oh my God. These guys are just, I don't know. You gather your people together and then and you are telling them this, that you don't, it just shows level of impunity. I think the presidency also is saying today that Tinubu's presidency or whatever stands also. It's just level of impunity everywhere. Judiciary has been bastardized. You cannot even find truth anywhere anymore. People are just doing whatever they can. They just do everything. They just do whatever they want to do, and nobody can question them. Nobody can ask them question. Because if it's in a sane society, someone like Wike should be behind bars. If it's in a sane society, you should be behind bars. That you gather your people and the only thing you can be telling them is this nonsense that he's saying. When he should just sit there in his office and then begin to think about the next level of action for his people, you are telling them all this. Oh man. I don't know what the nation has turned to. But we believe that Peter Obi will get his mandate back and the nation can begin to recover from all of this impunity and wickedness in the highest level of power and things like that. I mean, all we can say now is just that if Labour Party has probably not think of probably taking this whole matter to the highest level, even reach out to the International Criminal Court, because this society is just getting decayed every day by day. And that's why you can see the governors, someone like Sanwo-Olu, that they ask you to come and debate. You are telling them, why should I come and debate? Now you can go to the people and then ask them to come and give you their votes. But when they ask you questions, you were not there. You were busy walking around like errand boy. Now, because you now understand that the power has gone to the people, you can now begin to go to media houses to go speak. Come on, come on. What level of wickedness is this? Lekito Gates, you only say people should they should put themselves in your shoe. You've not answered the question: who ordered the killing in Lekito Gates? Who ordered the killing? You should be able to mention the name of the person that ordered the killings in Lekito Gates, and you want the people to come and vote for you. This is just wickedness and craziness playing out everywhere. And I think Buhari himself is just trying to deceive Nigeria by saying he's going to give credible election. Is this in your own face, Buhari, in your own face, is this election credible? If it's in a society, you two should be in jail by now, Buhari, because your ballot paper, after you thumbprint, you were showing it to people. That's rigging too. You should be, Buhari, you two should be in jail by now, Buhari. You should be in jail. And so the country is just in a state of impunity, because I don't understand what Wike is saying there. You are not afraid of Peter Obi. Peter Obi is not asking you to be afraid of him. You don't have to be afraid of Peter Obi. I mean, he's a lovable man. He's a man of integrity and character. He's not asking his followers, his people to be afraid of him. Rather, he's asking them to learn from you. You are the murderer, Wike. You are the murderer. Peter Obi is not a murderer. He's a lovable man. He's not asking you to be afraid of him. You're only scared of what is coming behind you and your family, because you will end up in jail. Wike, if you're listening, you will end up in jail. And the blood of those that died in rivers is on you and your family. The blood of those that you killed is on you and your family.
All right. Thank you. Your time is up now, my brother. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay. Madam Victoria Ade, please, you use your 5 minutes now. Thank you. If you are there.
Hello.
Okay, we can hear you. Are you available to speak now?
Yes, I am.
Talk to us.
To me, I think Governor Wike is just using a reverse psychology. And to me, I mean, from my own perspective, I think hold on, let me mute this. Okay. To me, what I understood from his statement of Peter Obi cannot do me anything is already a statement of fear. Is already afraid, and they already, to me, that statement to me is actually encouraging that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Because if they don't think Obi is ever going to get his mandate back, that statement shouldn't even come to play. So they already saw that there is likelihood of this man getting his mandate back. So it's already like trying to play or put up a front, a first defense that even if when he get to the presidency, he cannot do me anything. I had to do what I had to do to protect, whoever I wanted to protect. Because if truly they are not seeing that light, that Obi is just gonna, he has lost, there's nothing. That statement wouldn't even come to play. So I think, to me, the way I interpreted his statement, it's very comforting to me that they're saying that this man can actually get the mantle, and when he does get the mandate back, he can start, punishing, or these people that did this, and send them to jail. So that's why he's saying it right now, and to me, that's how I see it, because I am very convinced Obi is going to get his mandate back. Nigeria will get their mandate back. It is our mandate, and we determine who owns the mandate, who gets to keep it. So to me, that is how I see it. And all these corrupt governments, they are all going to be eradicated. I think in another 10 years to this time, we all will be breathing fresh air of new Nigeria. That's all I have to say right now. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, certainly by God's grace, we're going to have a new Nigeria through Peter Obi. So yeah, let's hear from the next person now. Bob Victor, thanks for your patience. Please use your 5 minutes now, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Naija Wash. Thank you, the panelists. Thank you, all those ones that up, every viewers of Naija Wash, every lovers of Naija Wash worldwide. I thank you all very well. I thank you for, for the love of your country, what you're doing, participating, giving your own best to make sure that this time it works and our voice must count. Wike is panting now. You people should realize that this is how Nigerian politicians talk. Wike is not even saying this one will die, this one, that one will die. You see a House of Rep member is telling somebody that if you don't vote Labour APC party, you will die. I will do this. This is normal. This is normal thing of Nigerian politician. Me, I know. I'm reading what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to read the word line by line of what Wike is saying. You see, one word that I marked, I read there is that Madam was Madam Victoria is getting that line very well. She read between the line. One of the words that I read between that, say, Peter Obi cannot do me anything. I want to tell Mr. Wike, what he concern Agberu with overload. Governor of Rivers State. Peter Obi has been governor. Is more than you, greater than you. He is ascending to the throne of being the president of a great nation, Nigeria. So you have tried. You can't even cross you cannot even cross your own river. You fell by the wayside. So you are the one that have abused him. You went there, say he cannot do anything. Where are we now? Where are we now? You know he won the election. Where are you? You that wanted to be president, you are still panting and crying for vote so that if the governor you crown in your backyard cannot be, you are in trouble. There's a word that says, it goes like this. It shall say, Oria Ogboria. Inside the two way go kill him. He dey for inside Rivers State, not be Obi. People that will crucify you and put you in jail, they are in your state there. They are very close to you. It is not the power of Peter Obi to put you, because you did not rule over Nigeria, you rule over your state, and your state can compel you to pour out the money when Labour Party takes over the parliament in that state. So then you will know that it's not even Peter Obi. Peter Obi is very far from you now. He's very far for you. How much do you are? You are a lawyer. He's reading within the line of the judiciary. He knows that Peter Obi is well at the front of getting his mandate. He knows that the election that was postponed, he did not envisage that the election would be postponed. What he have said was that there would have been a fight in the town, there would have been burning of things so that they can take advantage. But to their surprise, there's what called back effect reaction to them now. They have not seen anything yet. Until when evidence start rolling out, some of them will get IBP. And it's one of them that will get IBP. He's sick.
Thank you, my brother.
He's going to get IBP. Wike, I tell you.
Thank you.
Labour Party will win over your state and you'll be irresponsible for all the money you have looted.
All right, Mr. Victor. Thank you. Kelvin Kell, thank you, sir, for waiting till this time. Please, I'd like you to use your final 5 minutes now. Kevin Kell, are you there? Okay, you are not available. Let me move on to Alex. So, Mr. Alex, please talk to us in 5 minutes.
Yes, Naija, thank you so much. Thank you for the great work. Anyways, was that the only video, Mr. Wike, right?
Yes. Did you watch it?
Yes, I did. I watched it.
Yeah.
For me, Wike has disappointed me personally. He has turned himself into a disgrace. I mean, he has betrayed the trust people had for him. So he was just a garrulous fellow, a mandibular walkabout. He was a man that was after, really, I want to submit to popular opinion that he was just a man after his own selfish ambition. So people like that should not be taken seriously. His days are numbered in River State. They thought 8 years is forever. It's over. The game is over now. Woe betide him if his candidate do not win, and wish he will never win. He's going to have serious litigations. He may find himself behind bars for a very long time. For a very long time. Because he has a lot of cases. People are going to witch hunt him down to his grave. You know. So this is a guy that started well, but he's ended in shame. And your ending is supposed to be greater than your beginning. Now his ending is becoming like a doom for him, political doom. So it's just a disgrace. You know these guys, when they've looted so much money, they've controlled money that even some countries cannot control. They become power drunk. They not do what we call in politics sectitism. The ability to cling on to power for a long time. Sectitism. It's a very bad political disease that a lot of these guys contract over the years as governors, as senators, as presidents. So I've totally lost respect for Governor Wike. He's not to be trusted. He's not to be taken seriously. He has rubbished everything he did. All the good work he did, he has rubbished them now. And people, his political career has come to the very, final full stop. Because he has nothing to say anymore. He has nothing to do anymore. So be that movement. I want to beg all of you in River State. Go out and vote and defend your vote. Now, our eyes are open. Like the guy, the Labour Party guy in Lagos State. His name used to confuse me. That guy said something this afternoon when he was talking. He said, we trusted INEC. We believed them and we voted. They didn't know we would take pictures. But now, we are not going to only take pictures. We are going to stand there. We will not believe in BVAS anymore. We'll make sure justice is done to our votes. We will personally, we'll make sure we have copies of those things, not on our phones now. We'll find a way to match these guys bomber to bomber. So that should be the same case in River State. Because Wike is just one man. He does not own River State. He's not the first governor in River State. There will be River State. There was a River State after Wike, and there will be River State. In fact, there was River State before Wike, and that state will still remain when he's gone. So he should just, I don't know. For me, if I was in his shoes, I would not want to end like this because he's just ending in shame. So shameful, and his children cannot even come to any political position anymore. So guys, this should serve as a lesson to us. We should try to, in any position you are, try to be good. It doesn't matter whether you gain, whether you lose or not, just be good. Because this instant gain is the problem. At the long run, you will still gain it. Today we mention Autumn. Autumn is a man that we must respect, even if he's not in Labour Party. Even if he was not with us fully, but at least to a large extent, he's better than Wike. So Wike is a disgrace. That's all I have to say, and we should not listen to him. The party is Labour Party. The movement is Obidati movement, and the logo is Papa Mama Peking. So let's vote again. Let's do it again. We did it before in February 25th. Let's do it again on March 18th. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I'm still here.
Thank you, Mr. Alex. Thank you. Tiobala, please use your final 5 minutes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Niger Watch. Regarding the video you show about Wike, In addition to what other panelists have discovered in regard to what he said, which is very, very unreasonable, I also want you to make this video as a reference. Reason being that Wiki have indicted himself in this video. He said they made it happen to ensure that APC come first, Labour Party come second, and all of that. Maybe some states, Labour Party come first, this and that. My whole point is that are they the ones that are supposed to be deciding who's to come first or who to come second? So in a sane society, how can a few individuals will be telling 250 million Nigerians that we decided who is going to come first in a state, who is going to come second in a state? It's so unfortunate that we Nigerians are allowing this set of people to decide our future. It's so unfortunate. We have professors, we have engineers, we have normal human beings across that nation. But few individuals are just deciding the future of the country. That is what he did in Rivers State to ensure that he made sure that Tinubu came first in Rivers State. With this statement he made right now, is an indication that he actually ring that election, despite the fact that it's obvious, you know. But with this statement he made, is evidence enough to show in court. So I don't really know. I'm so tired of this country, because my own expectation at this point now is supposed to be discussing idea. What are we going to be doing? What is the way forward? But it's so unfortunate that I'm sitting here doing a kind of a monologue discussing about Wiki and all these entourage. It's so unfortunate. But I just want to use this opportunity to beg each and every one of us, especially the Nigerian people, both living abroad and home anywhere. Please, it's disgraceful for us to be listening to this kind of dubious leaders who do not even have respect for the rule of law, who does not have respect for the citizen. You know, you said you claim you want power to shift to the south, and you are now using dubious means to do that nobody can do you anything. I really want to make some. Mr. Victor said something that you know, when maybe INEC want to back up data in the cloud that it can get missing. Really, cloud, in as far as I know as a data engineer, you know, is one of the most secure area, except INEC official release us some sensitive information that will enable hackers or people to hack into your system in the cloud. There are some, at least I work with GCP, I work with AWS, even Azure Databricks, Microsoft Azure. So I see no reason in all of these. I just want Nigeria to hold all these so-called INEC official, all those governors accountable. We cannot be allowed them to be deciding our future anymore, because sometimes I'm just so crazy listening to all these people speaking. It's not helping me as an individual. I'm so sorry. It's not helping me. And it's not helping my career as well. I remember when I was in a place recently, we were discussing with one of the white men here in New York. He asked me, are you from? I said, from Nigeria. Okay, that country, they used to kill Christians. That's something just sand into my mind. Country where they used to kill Christians, where we have corrupt leaders. I have no objection. I say it's true. And that is what they are noticing. The image these people are projecting in the world, these are leaders, is so unfortunate. No matter where you run to, that image is there. You as a Nigerian, better you fight it. You think you are in abroad or you are in the UK or whatever country you find yourself. If you don't join to redeem this image, it will hurt all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Tiobala. Thank you for your submission. God bless you. Okay. Onero, don't worry, we'll get to you soon. Just be patient, sir. We'll get to you soon. Okay. We Mr. Edwin, sir, please talk to us. Your 5 minutes starts now.
Thank you very much, fellow panelists. And that works. It happens I followed the whole of this thing live with it was on this afternoon. And I think I saw it in a different way. He was really not having those beef with Obi. He was really after Amechi, the former governor. Because I listened to everything when it was going on live. He was really after Amechi. The beef they're having is that, if you remember 5 days ago, Naija Watch, you were trying to clear very clearly so that everybody would know the direction to follow. when they were now saying it was a woman that was a governorship candidate, it was a man that was a governorship candidate.
Yes, yes.
So people were now trying to say it was Amechi that was projecting that woman.
Exactly.
So that is the same woman that Amechi now told that he should now campaign to the people for Rivers State that abandoned property, abandoned project will be probed into. That was why Wiki was not angry.
Does it mean the woman is really working with Amechi then?
It was Amechi that projected that woman. If you look at even the statement and the way it was going, when it
Excuse
was now
me,
saying,
sorry to jump in. Amechi never projected that woman. No, that's wrong. The woman spoke. Let's not use this platform to blackmail any of somebody of her nature. Please, the woman has spoken. The woman said, let me just use few seconds to clarify that. The woman spoke like yesterday or 2 days ago. She is a comrade. She was a NSC official when Amechi was governor. So you can't be a comrade and not deal with the governor in terms of minimum wage or issues that deal with your people. That since Amechi left office, she has never met Amechi. Why are people trying to drag her with Amechi? That's the position. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much, my
I
brother.
also
Let me clear one thing.
listening to the woman very well.
Listen, please.
Hold on,
I can clear this issue
hold
very
on,
well
sir.
for you to
Hello,
understand.
Mr. Doing,
Yeah.
hold on, please, hold on. Mr. Nero, please don't use the word, don't use this platform. This platform is not just be specific and direct your response to the panelist that is talking. Don't say don't use this platform, in case of next time, because you are generalizing. This platform does not stand for things like that.
Thank you. Can I continue?
No, I want him to return that word, please, sir. Mr. Nero, please.
Okay. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that.
Thank you.
I'm sorry about that. But my point is, let's get when you hear both sides, then you can make an objective position.
Can I continue now?
Go ahead, Mr. Dwayne.
Thank you very much. The video you just played now, Wiki said, how can somebody go and bring somebody to go and bring a thing that has happened in the past? How will somebody not tell somebody to come and start telling the people or talking about abandoned project? What does that signify, please? I mean, when you are trying to argue at times, you follow up things. This guy just said it now. In the video, I can even ask that I want to replay it. He said, how can somebody go and bring? It could be possible that the woman said he never brought it. I mean, he never brought her. Fine. But what we just even heard now is enough. It could be Wiki is trying to make mouth. My dear brother, I was never there. And I don't even wish to be in this nonsense.
Can I interject, please?
Yeah, you are free.
Ahead. Okay. What you are saying now, Wike was not making reference to that woman. Wike was making reference to the man that cannot dance Calabar. You know who that person is?
That is Amechi. That is Amechi.
That you're talking about.
That is Amechi.
That wasn't Amechi. That's the government aspirant that is coming out from Calabari. You know his name now.
All right. Okay.
My dear brother, let me finish, please. What I am trying to clear is this. This thing that we are hearing.
2 minutes, sir. No interjection. Let him use his 5 minutes completely.
What I am saying is this. Wike, I am not saying he's a good man. With the videos we've seen recently, he's not. I mean, one should be ashamed to say this is my father. But there is one thing I want to clear. When things are not going straight, say the way it is, or the way it is, it will be clear. This man is after Amechi, who is trying to say, if it was Amechi, he was mocking now by saying, after you after reading law for more than 20 years, you couldn't pass. Now you now go to the president and you've done 8 years as a minister. You were 8 years as a governor. It was all referring to Amechi. He has his beef with Amechi. Okay, whoever that is now the next person or the other person in between, It doesn't really matter. He's having. I want to clear to Nigeria Watch and to all of us that this guy really is having another problem with Amechi directly, because like Peter Obi, that man does not even know whether Wike is existing. He does not have time for him. He has projected somebody. He has done the rigging. He has involved himself. There's a video. There is a criminal video that is there out for people to see. So if he's not saying he's not afraid of Amechi, I mean of Obi, he's saying that because a man will definitely open mouth and say something, no matter what. He has opened his mouth to say something. He wants to show that he's a man. They say when a man hits his chest, he might not hit it before another man, but before his own wife. So the wife will not say, "My husband is a man."
Okay.
So whichever way he's saying it, it's not important to me. But the real man in between him in this fight is himself and Amechi. And that's where I was trying to aim to clear out. Every other rubbish he did. But what, I mean, do you see when they send somebody to go and throw a prepared grenade to somebody's house?
Okay.
That guy is in jail.
Thank you.
There's a lot of videos there. Thank you very much, Nigeria Watch, and thank you very much. My dear brother, I'm not after you. I'm not against you. I wish you a very nice evening.
All right, then. Thank you. I would like to. There's this video that this Beatrice, the supposed Labour Party governorship candidates, because I've watched both of them in different occasions. The man who is claiming to be the governorship candidate and the woman. The man is saying he's not the woman. The woman is saying he's not the man. So till now, I'm not sure who is the candidate. But let's listen to this video quickly.
Greetings, good people of River State and my fellow obedience. I am Comrade Mrs. Beatrice Etobo, the gubernatorial candidate of Labour Party here in the state. I want to tell you that it has come to my notice that some people are peddling the news that I have stepped down for some other candidates. I want to come here to debunk that news, as that news is not just misleading, but it is propagation of falsehood coming from the pit of hell. If there's anybody that should even step down, I think all other candidates should step down for me. Because as I speak today, I am the front-line candidate. And there is no way I will leave the mandate that Rivers people are going to give to me on Saturday to step down for anybody. So I therefore charge all of you to come out in your number come 11th of March, so you can vote for Labour Party massively. Just the way you voted for us on the 25th of February. Don't be discouraged, because that mandate that was stolen, we are going to recover it. I want to give you that assurance and pray that you vote for Labour Party from the governorship up to the House of Assembly, so that together we can all bring a better Nigeria. Thank you, and God bless you.
All right. That is the governorship supposed candidate of River State. So, meanwhile, I have somebody on the phone. Let me hear from. Good evening to you, please. You have a minute. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
Hello, my name is Sam. I'm calling from New York City.
Thank you, Mr. Sam.
Good
please
evening,
talk to us.
good evening, Nigeria Watch, and good evening, Nigerians. I wanted to use this opportunity to talk to Nigerians, especially those in Lagos. Lagosians, listen. I've heard Sanwo-Olu and his godfather, they are trying to do good stuff now. They've been trying to go around, to try to pay pensions, to try to do some good stuff. Don't forget, they are doing this because of the election. They are doing this because of the election that is coming. Don't forget about Lekki Tollgate. Don't forget about what they've done. I even heard Desmond Elliott even tried to buy some transformers. They never did this long time ago. But they are trying to do this now because of the election. Please do not forget your past, what these people have done in the past. We are going to vote them out. Labour Party, top down the ballot. No more PDP, no more APC. Let's try to chase these guys out. That is all I have to say. Don't forget about Lekki Tollgate, please.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
That's a wonderful message. Thanks for calling in. I like this. That's a wonderful message. Hello, anybody that want to call in now, please call in so that you have the opportunity to talk, not when the panelist is talking. Moderator, thanks for calling in. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
I think that the previous caller from New York, they called, urging people to vote for Mr. Gbadebo. I am also pleading for everyone to vote for that Mrs. Beatrice as a Rivers State governor. Good. She will be the first female. That's one thing we don't realize. The first female governor of Nigeria. Since we have brought Peter the Rock Obi as the man that is going to change the trajectory of Nigeria, let us start it by putting a female. Let us start it by putting a female as an executive in Nigeria, as a governor of one of the most powerful states in Nigeria. When a woman sits there where the oil is sitting, trust me, people, things will change. It is very, very hard to compromise a woman who is taking the seat of power. It's very difficult. So, Rivers State, please, please, let it be that you are the first state from the South that put a woman as the first governor of Nigeria. That is a very vital thing that we are not spreading. We should spread it out. Every woman right now, whether you're a girl, whether you're a married woman, whether you're single, whether you're a nurse, a doctor, or a market woman, please, we should also be preaching. A woman must become governor in Nigeria. And we are looking at the future of a female president of Nigeria. Let us start it in Rivers State. Please, let us start it in Rivers State. Obedience. I am begging everybody, God bless all the women. Wow. Thank you. That's and good. without any success you have in this life, a woman is always behind it. You cannot deny it. Any success you have in this life, a woman is behind it. A woman is the one who brought everyone to this world. So we all have to support this woman. I know she's a good woman. Forget that she's a Labour Party. She's a good woman. We should support Beatrice as the first female governor in the South and the first female governor of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you. Number one for Beatrice for Rivers State. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, a couple of you have confirmed it now that she's the rightful candidate. Thank you, Mr. Joseph Oji. So because of that, I'm going to start showcasing a poster henceforth before the election and disregard the other man there. So that's she there. Beatrice Itubo, the governorship candidate of Rivers State. So this would not be my work from henceforth. Okay, please hold on, people. Mr. Shooks, thanks for calling in. Please talk to us in 1 minute, sir. Good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Elvis. I just want to thank Madam Rita for that comment. 2 days ago, I begged Nigerians because I wasn't sure if a woman has become a governor in Nigeria before, So please, I am joining her to call we need to make headlines. We want the world to use us as an example. The obedient movement. Please do this for us. We are begging. Please, everybody go out there and elect this first female executive in Nigeria, please.
Okay.
Rivers people, you have trophy to be won. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shooks. Thank you. Okay. All right, then. Let me move on to the panelists. Okay. The next person is Omoye's Corner. Omoye's Corner, please use your 5 minutes now. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I have a question before I move forward. I beg me, this man, which is they call him wicked, the man they bleach. Because I don't understand the discoloring for the face, discoloring for hand, everything. In skin, no follow. No join. Patches. Is the man bleaching? With all the money when he gets, he no fit buy better soap when they take the bath. A better cream. I don't understand. Now question I ask so. Anyway, moving along. I think our focus is clear here. Labour Party is the goal. Any candidate that comes.
Before you go, I needed to quickly correct this. The first ever woman governor in Nigeria is not this woman. Her name is Virginia Etiebia. Etiebia was the Anambra State governor. I think that was 2006 to 2007.
No, really? That was sorry to interject. First, Nigeria has not gotten first elected female governor. Vejia Chaba took over from Obi when he was impeached, and then when Obi returned back, she stepped aside.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. That's why she was there for 1 year.
Yeah, she was Obi's deputy in the first term.
Oh, okay, better then. That's fine. Okay, it's better we corrected that. Okay, go ahead, Moyeskana.
Okay. Well, that's fantastic. I mean, I am solidly behind this woman, and I support what Sister Rita says. We need to, if a woman like this with the capacity she has to run River State will not be anything to her, you know. And I listened to a few of her videos, and she's very eloquent, and she knows what she's talking about. So I really am supporting her with my full chest. We're right behind you, Comrade Beatrice. We
Yes,
want you to make history because we need that. We need River State to function. I tell you for free, if women are allowed to run Nigeria, actually the world will be in a better place. I'm sorry to say, due respect to my fellow men and brothers, but it's true. Anyway, LP is the logo. We need to pay attention to the people that are coming under LP. A lot of people are expressing concern that, oh, these candidates, we can't really vouch for them and all of that. But you have to remember the principle and the movement under which they're coming in. You have the power now. So if anybody is not functioning as they ought to, you have the power to remove them, to call for their removal. It's that simple. You demand that they do. I mean, you played a video about I believe the pastor who said, you must 4 years, you must show us what you've been able to achieve. You need to come back and tell us, let us go and verify. So we're not gonna. It's obvious now. Everybody is now understanding that you have to hold your leaders accountable, and you have to call out their BS when they're trying to create any type of BS. So I like what's going on. I want us to keep moving forward. Thank you, Mr. Elvis, for what you're doing and your consistency, because it's a new day in Nigeria. Everybody's eyes are opening, and we're beginning to understand our role in all of this. And I see civic responsibility and duty on the part of the citizens of Nigeria becoming a part and parcel of us. Hopefully, history will become a part of us so that everybody will understand the dynamics in Nigeria, because I'm tired of the tribal bigotry. I'm really, really tired of it. You're from this place. You can live anywhere. You have people living. I grew up most of my life. I grew up in Ibadan. I grew up with all manner of people. I grew up with people from Elisha. I even speak a little bit of Elisha on top of it. So I grew up. Sometimes I even went to KU classes with my friends. I used to go and do Quran with them as a child then. And then their grandmother, another person's grandmother, will come and take us all to church on a Sunday. We used to eat together on a tray. Every child go sit down around tray. We go chop. Nobody was there. Were Igbos, there were Yorubas, there were people from different diverse places. Hausas, Fulanis, come on. So we gotta do better as a people. We have to understand our history and learn to accept each other for who we are, which is Nigerians first. Thank you very
Exactly.
much, Mr. Elvis. Yeah,
Nigeria.
so is my time up?
Yes,
Okay. Oh, okay, sorry. No verse.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. All right, I have someone on the phone. Aboazi, thanks for calling in. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Hey, boss, good evening, sir. I greet everybody on the line. Those of us with the comment section. Nigeria Watch, the right candidate for River State is the woman.
Okay.
So even if you go on Punch, right? I'm just going through Punch. March the 4th, Peter Obi endorses Labour's LP governorship candidate Beatrice Tubo. Right. And a couple of days ago, the Labour Party chairman, he dissolved the Labour Party cabinet leadership in River State because of anti-party and corruption, because of mismanagement of funds.
Mm-hmm.
And during the presidency, they were not able to defend the Labour Party and letting Wike do all this stupid stuff. So they as of today, they've closed the secretariat. The youth leader, they came and closed secretariat. But he urges the River State people to go at the mass and vote for the woman. So she's the right candidate for LP. So let me pass that to you. Can make the whole findings. And,
No. I think I will follow what the people says because I've seen her videos and I just check online now. So she's the latest news. So that's fine. Thank you, sir.
We'll see now. People will start campaigning now since we have 1 week. You're supposed to campaign from Nasarawa from yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he said he has to go to court. Yeah. He'll be in court in person. We'll see when they start campaigning. He's going to go around and see.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. Let me hear from another person right here. Hello. Good evening to you. Your name and where you calling us from?
Hello. I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia. It's a pleasure to talk to you. I've been trying to reach you. Yeah, thank you very much, my brother.
What's your name,
after this, I don't want to mention my name because I want to say one or two things. Okay. And if I have a chance, I will have to text you and we'll talk one-on-one as brothers. Okay. This one is mainly for years and weekend. I'm Ikwere, I'm River State. That one when they call for TV in Telonite. Weekend at Shefiamano, if they hear or in surrogates they hear. You don't forget that year, when in the bag, when the brush like small pikin. Now two talk I tell you, the brush like small pikin. You don't be governor now. It intimidate by people. When you won't be governor, nobody will come stand for them. Even women, everybody come. In don't system they can come. My grandfather always says this. The day a rugged man, a strong man is born in a town, another is born. I'm required like him. He no rough with any other person, any other of my cousins. But I'm sorry I'm started this way. I really appreciate what you're doing. I say that you continue to do what you're doing. And the reason I really came here is for yes in Wike. And I hope that Kitobi's mandate will be restored to him. But make Wike say, as soon as he step down, make it run come here you.
Thank you.
There, now brush it in go get. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Wike that one chance. All right, let me come back to the panel. Onero, is your turn, please. Your 5 minutes starts now, sir. Good evening to you once again.
Good evening. Good evening, everybody. I appreciate the ladies, especially, they've been spicing the place up, on the issues that have been discussed so far. I will first start with the Labour Party candidate in Rivers State. I listened to the debate that was held, I think, early this year. There is the Labour Party lady, there is the APC guy, which is Tony Cole or whatever it is. Then there's the SDP guy. My brothers and sisters, dear Nigerians, if you go back to YouTube and search for that debate, that lady was articulate. That lady was intelligent. Although the three of them were okay in terms of, let's say, capacity, but she stands out. She was very eloquent. She was forceful on all the issues. Economy, she handled it. Security, she handled it. Education, she handled it. Good governance, she handled it. More so, she's a simple lady. According to her, she worked in the medical field. You understand? So we should all throw our back behind that. Then secondly, I think like 2 weeks ago or just before the presidential election, or I guess it's just before the presidential election, there was another debate, not really a debate, interview between the three of them on Channels TV. Of course, she also stood up. That gave me confidence that yes, this person is the standard person. And she said it too. She addressed the issue of that damn priesthood that came up. She said, Labour Party and INEC know whose name is there. So that's why I didn't even pay attention to the other guy at all. I never did since I've been following the whole thing. So my dear brothers and sisters in Rivers State, please, please, and please, on the 18th of March, do ignore whatever stories and whatever rigmarole. They're also trying to play that game in Edo State where I lived before I came to the US. They are trying to play that game, vote
APC is an evil party. I don't want to mention that name from my mouth. I said it in other platform, WhatsApp group. That some people were trying to attack me. I said they are evil. They are the spirit of demon is in some of them. They are wicked. If you see what they did in Rivers State, manipulating results, writing figures, writing counseling and everything. Only evil person that go do that one. People that plunge us, our people in poverty, beg, and people start begging. It's annoying. That's on the River State. I'll move to Lagos State so I can utilize my time effectively. Please, Lagos people, my friends and family, those that know us, those that listen to this program, those that listen to our principal, Mr. Peter Obi, those that supported Mr. Peter Obi in Lagos, kindly, please, we are begging you guys, repeat in forceful, in triple fold, what you did February 25th, and make sure we boot out these evil people. Lagos people are complaining. Togri everywhere. Agbero, the same thing that Oshomole and what's his name, Lucky Benedio, brought to Edo State while we were there. Thugs terrorizing people on the road, market women, they pay this, they pay that, they pay this. We need to put them out. We need to chase them out. That's for Lagos State. Back to Rivers State. Wike. Many prophecies have been said about Wike, my brothers and sisters. Wike punishment is being cooked in hell. It will be thrown on him very soon. Thank you, people. Thank you and God bless you, Nigerians. Make sure you vote LP. Anywhere you see LP, everywhere LP. By the time they get in, if they misbehave, if they don't act properly, we have the option of recalling them. Thank you if my time is up.
My brother Onero. He said anywhere you see LP, everywhere. Is the only option. No other option. Labour Party. That's why I was saying the other day, we don't necessarily have to know the candidate behind the LP for now. Vote LP. Let's pursue APC and PDP out of the system in totality. Thank you. Thank you very much once again, Onero. Madam Victoria, please talk to us. Your 5 minutes starts now. Good evening once again. Okay, I'm not sure she's there. Okay, let me quickly move on now to Bishop. Bishop, please use your 5 minutes.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Elvis. Thank you so much. Regarding Mr. Wike, to me personally, I think, Wike is a man from hell. Like, seriously, I don't know where he rests his strength on. He's a man who talks without thinking, and he's so confident when he's doing evil. He doesn't relent at all. You can tell that seriously there is something that is moving that man. Something prompts him to do all the things he do. I was surprised by what I saw that in 2022, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, he said some few words about Wike. He highly praised him. And as a matter of fact, he said that, Wike legacy would be hard to beat. And I wonder what legacy Wike has left. So he also went on to say that Wike's support to the judiciary, is unbeatable. I don't know, but really, I think, River State is a time for a change in that state. It's a time for a change because, the man has been able to pollute a lot of people, and he has been able to turn River State to a place of almost like what we had before back then in Edo State. When the whole place was full of thugs, and that's the only legacy they left as at then. So if gradually those states, things are changing there now. We talk about this man. What was his name? Dwekemen, who has lost his, he lost his, his election. If he can lose his election, I mean, that would tell you that things are changing. So we hope for the same thing in Rivers State, that, this woman who is also contesting, and other people too in different states, that, by God's grace, that everybody will come out massively without fear, to cast their votes and vote the PDP and the APC out of office, so that, the righteous will begin to rule. So that's my take on it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, my people, appreciate you all. This is the end of this broadcast now. We've done well. We've been here for the whole day. It's not been very easy, coming out every day to fight for our country, how we can have a better Nigeria. It's not easy. But I just want to thank everybody, all our panelists that normally join us here every day to air your voice. I want to thank you guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate every one of you. I'm still going to give opportunity to pick at least 3 calls, but let me finish what I'm saying first. Thank you, my people, all my panelists. Thank you for those of you that managed to join me today. For those of you that could not join because this screen was filled up, don't worry. Maybe next time, you can come in. And for those of you that be calling in, I could not pick your calls. I'm sorry. How it is, but I will take 3 calls right now when I'm done. So those of you that super chatted us today, thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you. We have Dr. Alexander Gomez, we have Mary Daniel, Lilies, Mrs. Tutu, Amazing Grace, Aquabata, and Idiama. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate you all. Felix, Edola Wash, and Skystream. For if in case we miss anyone, I beg we appreciate you always. My admins, we certainly appreciate you immediately you drop it. For those of you that shared, that like, thank you very much, my people. Now God bless you. Now we appreciate every one of you. Thank you. I beg make gonna continue to share our videos and like. For those of you that are gonna be playing back this video later on, also do your part by liking and share, and also press on the super thanks. We don't have super chat on the playback video, but we have super thanks there. For those of you that are also following our premiere, we have a premiere every morning as well. Yes, we have super chat there. You can as well support us. God bless you all, my people. Let me speak to at least 3 callers right now. Hello, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Our hero. God bless you. This is Prophet Lovett Ojo.
Okay, thank you very much, madam. Thank you. Good evening to you. Thank you.
Good evening, my dear. God bless you. I'm really, we are proud of you, yeah? And I've seen that you have really encouraged us, and we are seeing it even those days that it was really hard, and you did not sleep, and we didn't sleep also, even in my family, so there was no sleep. So we we are moving forward by the grace of God.
Yes, so.
And I like what my ladies, they just say, just now also what the one I'm watching, that because I just came back to Germany from Holland. I was still in Holland for my Mugo.
Okay.
So I like as there is a lady that is coming up also in Rivers State, that want to be a governor. That will be very, very good. And I'm also telling people to put their hands on her back also. So somebody will come up from there, from LUP. So that is very good.
Thank you, madam.
And there's something I want to tell you, Brother Elvis. I've been praying also, so we don't usually want to depend on the prophecy and prayers on this thing, but we know that God still speaks. So I don't know how this one can be delivered to our president and also the vice president. Also, I don't know anyone, maybe somebody who is close to them. This was revealed to me. He is going to be very careful with the microphone that they will give him.
Who are you referring to?
Yeah, Peter.
Okay,
yeah,
Peter,
our
principal.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, I don't know how this message can get to him. He should be very, very careful. How you will know how to tell him or send someone who will be able to let him know is about, there was a popular man, they call him Papa Wemba. He's from Congo. He was a musician, you know, known very, very well. Years back, he was called to a conference. I think it was a conference in one of African country. They manipulated a poisonous microphone and they gave it to him. Someone came to change his microphone. He inhaled and then he died there. Something like that has happened. We don't want anything bad to happen. We are praying, and our president-elect, the next president of Nigeria, Peter Obi, should be very careful. The vice also, the wife, and every one of them that are very important to us, especially him.
Okay.
You understand?
This is very important. Okay. I'll make sure this
Yes.
gets to Labour Party.
Yes. So, and that is what I got. So we are still praying also. You know, we are still praying. There are men and women of God also that are secret intercessor. We are praying. Thank you very, very much. I want to really encourage you the more. You are our hero. You know, I used to call you hero.
Thank you.
My dear, you keep it up. We are going up there. That court, we will come out as victors in the name of Jesus. We are going to win it. So we just keep calm. You know, some are wearing black, they are mourning, they come out. We are not like that. And this man has won court cases very, very much, as the wife also explained. So the one that took him 3 years and a half, he came out victoriously. This one, we are winning it because all the Nigerians, we are in his back. We want to be able to go home to feel free, you know?
Okay. Thank you.
So,
thank you very much, madam. Thank you.
God bless you, all our people on the panel. I really appreciate you all. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
My
God bless
dear,
you.
God bless you.
Okay, madam.
And more
Thank you.
grace.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. God bless you. Thanks for the message. Thank you. All right, then let me quickly pick on the last call. Hello, good evening to you. Your name and where you calling us from? Hello.
Yeah, that's Chief. Yeah, Chief Bitonaka calling from US.
Okay, but you need to turn down your device, sir. Turn your television down, please.
Okay, my dear. Sorry for listen. So that's Chief Onanka calling from United States of America.
Talk to us, sir. Thank you. Good evening to you.
Yeah, please. In respect of Wike, I plead people should ignore him. He's a betrayal. I know him earlier. We are almost the same age. From time being, he has been like that. If he's claiming that he wants the power to come to the southeast, to the south, why himself coming out? So he knows very vividly that the west has taken their position, and now supposed to be to the east, and now he came deceiving P2B, claiming that he will support P2B, and he went ahead and support Tinubu. My brother, please. If I am to suggest, I would suggest that you ignore him. Ignore even posting, showing us here his picture. I hate seeing his face as a human being. Sorry to say so, because he's a deceiver. He has nothing to offer for us. So please, let us not continue mentioning him. Please, I wish Labour Party good luck. They will reclaim their position. They are number one in Nigeria. P2B will rule us. It has been declared by the mother of Christ, Jesus Christ. The mother has said that P2B will rule us. Go back, go front. He will be the leader, day or night. And the result will be declared not in the night, but in the afternoon time, morning time. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Thank you. All right. Somebody actually asked for account to support. Our account number, sometimes I don't remember to put it on screen. You know, I'm not sure if I've done it this week at all. So I just said I should put it right there. That's it. Encourage what we do here. You know, I appreciate every one of you. You know, just encourage us, support us what we do here. That's our account number. For those of you that can super chat, we have a $ sign in across all the platform where we're streaming from. encourage us, join others that is already encouraging us here on this platform. For those of you that doesn't like to do super chat, then that's our account number on the screen. Thank you. Somebody also asked for a paper the other day. I posted it out, but we don't know. The paper is on our description on YouTube, though. If you go to our YouTube, where you're watching us from now, just go to the YouTube description. You see a paper is right there. So depend on what is convenient for you. All right, my people, I appreciate you all. I think it's time for us to round up right now. Thank you for so much for your time with us. Please help us to continue to share and like and talk to people back home that yes, the governorship election is not next week. Let them vote for all LP, 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 LP. You know, we cannot give chance to these satanic people anymore. I want to quickly go to the comment section and choose at least 20 people to appreciate. Okay, Lady Eugenia, can see you right there. Thank you very much for your time with us. Thank you. Good night. Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, thank you so much for all you do for us, Mommy. I appreciate you. Sheoma Francis, thank you so much. Joe, or J.O., thank you very much. I appreciate you. Lobe, Aguda, thank you very much. I can see you right there. Juno Baseki, I can see you. Thank you. I can see Imo Sokrin. Thank you very much. Iduka Shikamso. I see you. Dixon Horace. See you right there. Thank you very much, my people. I can see Joy Adebayo. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you all. Mr. Joseph OG, Nelly, Yogo P. I see you. Thank you, Mother Rita. Thank you very much, my good people. Thank you. God bless you all. And I can see Joanne Oko. Thank you. I can see Emeka Ibe Magnus. Thank you, my people. Amaka E. I can see you as well. Quinty A. Helen Kuti. I can see you. Helen Kuti, are you from the family of Fela Kuti? Please let us know if you are still watching. Kingsley Ogeria here. I can see you. Thank you. And I can see Joy Anthony. Thank you. Iduka Shikamso. Okay. I don't know if I acknowledged you before. Thank you very much, my people. I can't acknowledge everybody on comment section. I'm not vessel. I'm just scanning through because we have lots of comments, obviously. All right, I think I should round up. Okay, let me take three more names quickly on the comment section. Pat Sonny, Princess Marcos, Tony South. Thank you, my people. And God bless you now. Abo Azi, I see you. Thanks for calling in earlier on. Thank you, my people. Blessing Abraham, see you there. Thank you. And God will bless you now, my people. So let's round up here. Quickly. Let me see if we Caroline or more Carol. Thank you, my people. All right, Blessing Okafo. I see you. Bethel Osamudiame, thank you. All right, good night, my people. Now we'll draw the curtain. It's been a long day. Please endeavor to join us again. Tomorrow, we are here. Normally, tomorrow is our debate, but we're also going to be here. Let's talk about the things that is affecting us. Remember, on this platform, we all are learning from each other. Nobody is better than anybody here. We are learning from each other. In fact, I've learned a lot from my panelists and my commenters, my callers on this platform. That is just the facts. Don't think I'm lying to you. I'm telling you the facts. If you go back and see how we started this media and you check where we are today, that's when you get to know that I learn from everybody. My dad normally let me know that the only way you can grow in life is to submit yourself to learn from others. Don't ever portray yourself to be the best, and don't portray yourself to know it all. Calm down, bring yourself down to learn from others, and that's what I've been doing all my life. So I've learned a lot from so many people here. Sometimes when my panelists are talking, I'll just be listening, jotting things down and all that. So I just want to thank you all my panelists, all of you. You guys are amazing. You guys come here with a wonderful talent. I'm grateful. My commenters, all of you, my callers, my spectators, and for those of you that have never ever called into this show, you've never ever joined the show, you never commented, nothing, but you always watch us. We want to say thank you. Everybody cannot be the same. Yes, I know there's people that watch us every day. They are dedicated to this channel, but they have never called into this show. They have never commented into this show. They have never done anything. Yeah, we appreciate every one of you. Thank you very much, my people. Now, now go like, we could draw the curtain. They're gonna permit us to do so. Take care, and yeah, share and like. You know, God bless you all. Bye for now.
Oh, my son, you should be ready to lay good foundation. Earlier the better. In the nearest future, you could be one of the leaders. So we pray. Amen. Oh, my daughter, you should be ready to lay good foundation. Earlier the better. In the nearest future, you could be one of the leaders. So we pray. Amen. To become a leader is not very easy. To become a man is not a day job. Everybody's ambition is to become a leader and to become a rich man. That is the struggle. So my son, you should be ready to lay good foundation. Earlier the better. In the nearest future, you could be one of the leaders. So we pray. Amen. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. So my daughter, you should be ready to lay good foundation. Earlier the better. In the nearest future, you could be one of the leaders. So we pray. Amen. To become a man is not a day job. To become a leader is not very easy. Everybody's ambition is to become a leader and to become a rich man. That is the struggle. So my son, you should be ready to lay good foundation. Earlier the better. In the nearest future, you could be one of the leaders. So we pray. Amen.
You are the pillar that holds my life. You are the pillar that holds my life. Master Jesus, you are the pillar that holds my life. Lily of the body, you are the pillar that holds my life. You are the pillar that holds my life. You are the pillar that holds my life. Lion of the night, you are the pillar. Chica, you are the pillar. Daddy, you are the pillar that holds.